Thank you very much, Scoon. Yes, gentlemen, welcome to session 29. This is chapter 2, session 2. You're in the side quest, We Need Bigger Guns. At the end of the last episode, you made your way into the American Heritage Museum. And Ronnie is hidden and will get a sneak attack when it's her turn. And the combat starts with the Mr. Gutsy Patriots. I did say it starts with Red Alert because he shouts and goes, "Ah, you American scum," but that's not how it works. He shouts, but they still shoot first. They were ready for you. As soon as they see or hear anyone, brat, brat, brat. So we're going straight into session 29 with a combat. The initiative is up, and we are going to start with the Mr. Handy Patriots. The Mr. Gutsy Patriots.
Oh, the Gutsies are the enemies, okay.
Yes, Mr. Gutsy Patriot. I guess I will go clockwise from... Let me double check how many I have. I have 4. I'm going to go clockwise from this one. So this one is going to take a look at you. Norm. Right in his zone. Also, it's dark in here. So unless your zone's lit up, any tests are at +1 difficulty. Any tests that rely on your eyes. If a robot is active in the zone, then that zone is lit up. If Ronnie is active while not in sneak mode, her Pip-Boy is lit up and that lights up that zone. At the moment, it's not lit up. So this one is going to attack you, Norm.
If I would grab my Pip-Boy downstairs, does it count as my zone also being light?
No.
And I'm talking about my actual Pip-Boy.
Nope.
Done.
Just checking something on these guys' character sheets. Yeah, they don't have any tagged skills. They're notable characters don't have tagged skills, is that right? It appears so. But anyway, the first one is going to attack with his compressed long barrel napalmer. And he's going to use...
Ooh.
He's going to use a skill that he can do once per combat called World on Fire. Once per combat, the Mr. Gutsy Patriot burns extra fuel to unleash a wave of ripping flames from its napalmer. The attack loses the spread effect, but adds its fire rate to the damage for 10 combat dice total. And plumes
Before you do this, we have to do this. I want to see the world
on fire. Plumes of smoke will cause the difficulty of attacks made against targets in that Mr. Gutsy zone to increase by 1 until the start of its next turn. So, it's going to attack you, and I'm going to roll with 1 extra dice. So that's -1 action point for me.
Hello. Here we go.
3 successes. And only needed 1 to hit you, right? You don't have a 9 agility. And I'm going to put a mark on him to say that he has used his World on Fire ability. Because they can all do it once per combat. And this damage dice, this damage roll will have 5 extra dice. Enjoy. So this doesn't have the spread, but it has burst and persistent. Oh, that's a bad roll, actually. Now, what I can remember is that these Mr. Gutsies, as notable characters, have luck points. So I get to spend them. So I'm going to re-roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those with his 2 luck. So he's going to burn all his luck and his ability in his first action. And he's going to re-roll 6 of them. So let me pull up his sheet. Get 6 more dice. That's better.
Ugh.
So,
Yikes.
4, 10, 10, and it is 2 persistent. So, it's energy damage. What's your energy damage reduction on this location, Norm? 19, that's your right leg.
Energy damage reduction is 5.
So, you will take 5 energy damage reduction, which will be a critical hit and an injury. And it is...
No?
Yes, it is.
You have 2 damage?
I have 10 damage.
Oh.
The second damage roll is 6 dice re-rolled from 2 luck points. So you have 10 damage.
So that is.
So it's 5
damage.
on your right leg, so you get a crippled right leg.
You know.
I can't. No, I can't turn on crippled on myself. So.
I've done that. So take your hit points off. He has persistent and burst. There's no one else in the zone for it to burst to. The spread is off because I used the special ability. Now I have this here in rules. Damage effects. Persistent. Somebody's got some weird background noise. Persistent. If one or more effects are rolled, the target suffers the weapon's damage again at the end of their next and subsequent turns for a number of rounds equal to the number of effects rolled. So there's 2 effects. So for 2 roll rounds, at the end of your next 2 turns, Schoon, you will take persistent damage. You can spend a major action to make a test to stop the persistent damage early, with the difficulty equal to the number of effects rolled. So we'll talk about that on your turn.
Which will be now.
No, because there's 3 more of these guys.
Yeah, but forget about those 2. I mean,
So this one is going to... Let me double check the range on their weapons.
I'm
Yeah,
kind
it's
of lucky
close.
that I still had those 2 extra hit points for being well rested.
So this one is going to use a major action to move to there. Spend 2 action points.
Major?
Yeah, it's a major action to move 2 zones. He's going to spend 2 action points to take a second major action, and he's going to shoot at red alert in that zone. And he's going to... His difficulty will be 2, because it increases by 1. So he's going to spend 3 of these for 2 extra dice. And he's going to use his ability as well. So he's got 3 successes, so we gain an action point back. And I'm going to blast Mr. Red Alert.
Red as well. Shit.
For 11. So the spread doesn't count, but the burst does. So this is going to be fun. So this might take a wee while to work out. It's 11. So first of all, we need a body part. Right leg.
Ooh.
What's your energy resistance on your right leg?
Well, they have to, dude.
Oof. So you take
That's the
9.
bad thing about robots. They got
Yeah,
CDAR or
see-
CDR.
So you
You
take
really
9.
don't have a lot of resistance, do you, Red Alert?
There's things we can do. There is things we can do. So you take 9, and you get a crippled right leg.
Shit, you know.
Burst,
Yeah, he wants us dead. Clearly.
and you've got 4 rounds of
I'm no problem
persistent
with
as
that.
well.
I'm not worried about it.
Nah, you guys should be alright. You've got 4 rounds of persistent as well. So you've got 2 rounds of persistent. You've got 4. And it's going to burst 4 times, so it's going to hit the other 2 targets in the
Jesus.
zone. Damage effects, burst.
Each effect
The
roll
attack
is
hits
rolled
1 additional
4
target
effects.
within close range of the primary target for each effect rolled. Each additional target spends 1 additional unit of ammunition from the weapon. So the attack
Can hit
hits Bitch and Tanner.
Bitch and Tanner.
So Bitch gets hit.
Yeah, so he's going to hit the bitch Tanner.
Bitch gets hit on the body for 11 energy. And Bitch's resistance is...
I can tell you, bitch in the body. Bitch in the body. Oh, I can't see it on. Nah, fuck it. Can anyone want to see bitches? It's not working for me too well. I'll just concentrate on Tanner. So
Yeah,
that's working.
it's 3. So Bitch will take 8 and get a crippled body.
Okay, now.
Down to 4. Has a crippled body.
Martin will be happy. Bitch gets whisked.
Tanner, you get hit in the body.
Eye, which is
What's your energy resistance on the body?
energy resistance in the body is 6.
So you take
So what's that?
5. So you get a crippled body,
Okay.
Internal bleeding.
which is the internal
Believe that
bleeding. Yeah.
Oh, internal. Yeah, hooray.
Yeah, that's not
Ooh,
fun.
Yeah. Nice. That's 2 of them done. This one is going to.
Ah.
This one's going to move 1 zone. And. He's going to stay there. This one is going to have to attack. So this one's going to attack Tanner.
Oh my god. Close range as well. Shoot! Oh yeah, good.
So I get my action point
What
back.
do we got?
You don't have a 9
Two
agility, do you?
successes. 9 agility. My agility is...
No,
9
9 it is.
9 agility.
9 it is. So I needed 2 successes to hit you. Okay, so he's going to use his ability as well.
Oh joy.
Oh, you have higher armor class.
I mean, depends where your history, dude, really. They all...
You have higher defense.
all around the 6, sort of 5, 6, 7 mark.
And he's going to spend his 2 luck, and he's going to re-roll 6 of those.
Oh. Bloody animal.
Yeah. So he's gonna re-roll all the ones that didn't have anything.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh.
11 energy damage
11.
in this location.
What do we got?
Groin, what's your reduction on the body? It's
3.
6. So you take 5 in the body
Still 6.
again.
Yikes.
So lose 5 hit points.
So your internal bleeding gets internal bleeding.
And we've got 3 effects.
Nice.
So 3 effects. It is going to burst, and it loses the spread. So you've got 3 rounds of persistent damage as well.
Great.
And it's going to do 11 damage against. No, it loses spread, so it still has burst. So it's going to do 11 against bitch on this body part. Hey, bitch is down. Bitch is at 0.
This is down, man.
Bitch is
Yeah.
down with
Oh,
with 2 injured body parts. That's an injured head as well.
Yeah, the bitch had rabies, so we had to put it down.
And it's going to hit red alert on this body part. What's your left arm? So you're going to take 9 again, are you?
I don't have to, so
Left arm injured
Maybe there's that.
and take 9.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Now, that was their turn. Norm. I did a lot of
Yeah,
damage
I,
there. I'm happy with that.
I'm burning.
I'm glad someone is.
I want to take
So there's a
take
thing.
full action to.
It's a major action.
Yeah.
You can make a test to stop persistent damage early with a difficulty equal to the number of effects rolled and the attribute and skill chosen by the GM. Right, okay. So, I would just say that...
With my roll, with the roll
Are you,
against me.
how are you going to try and do it? Are you going to try and stop, drop, and roll to put the flames out?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll, drop, and stop.
I want-
not in that particular order,
want-
but yeah.
I want agility survival, and it was 2 was the score, so your difficulty is 2. It's agility survival, difficulty 2, and it's a major
Agility.
action. Agility survival, yeah, because it's to roll about fast.
Okay, Okay, that's not even that bad, because normally survival is intelligence, my agility is my second highest.
Agility survival, my friend. I'm happy with how much damage I did to you guys in that first round. This should be a nice, tough fight now.
How much did I need?
You need 2.
Then I will use a luck. Reroll 1.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go. So you lose the persistent.
Yeah. Do I actually have...
You still have an injury. What was the body part on you again?
On my leg. On my right leg. Do I have a close range?
So you are prone.
I'm gonna take my plasma gun.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna... We have... How many action? We have 3, so... I'll just take a full action again, so 2 action points, I believe that is, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot... Close is in the same area, right?
Closest same zone, yes.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot him with my plasma gun.
Okay. Did you change weapons, yeah?
Well, I don't know if... How do they perceive changing weapons in this? Because with D&D, that is actually the action to...
It's a minor action.
Put away the weapon is the action.
It's a minor action to change weapons.
Yeah, I'll change the weapon then, because it's not like you drop the weapon then it's a free action.
No, it's a minor action to put one away and to get another one out.
Well, technically, I wouldn't literally put away the weapon because it's a laser gun, a big one. So I just put that in my left hand, and I'll take the plasma gun in my right hand because it's a one-handed weapon.
Okay.
And I will shoot 2 successes, 3 even.
You only needed 1, so you gain 2 action points. You're up to 3.
Exactly, and it don't get any change because I have Action Boy now.
Yeah, no difficulty increase because you have Action Boy, that's right. So, do as much damage as you can here, you're going to need to. Because you got a kicker in that first round.
I'm going to use my fire rate. I have 93 bullets, so I'm going to use for the plasma gun. And I haven't used it a lot, so...
This one used its luck points, didn't it? Oh no, that one did.
Oh! 6 physical energy damage.
6 physical...
Physical energy? That's
it's
weird,
it's not physical and energy, it's energy.
No, it says physical energy damage.
A plasma gun's just energy damage. It's not physical energy damage. It's energy damage. What body part? Okay. Takes 1 damage. It's got 5 resistance energy, unless I'm mistaken. Yep, 5. These guys have got some fancy plated armor on them, by the way. They're got thicker armor than a normal Mr. Gutsy model. So that was 2 major actions and a minor. You've got 1 minor left if you want. If you want to spend an action point and do another minor.
No, you're wrong.
Am I?
Plasma gun has physical and energy.
Oh, okay. So that's not going to make a difference because it's got 5 on physical and energy.
Yeah, because I just looked it up. It's physical and energy damage.
So I guess if something has, and some things do have physical and energy. I guess if something has both, you target it against the worst DR or the best DR. I don't know. I wonder, eh?
Plasma guns inflict both physical and energy damage. Roll damage is normal, and then reduce the total by whichever of the target's damage resistances is lower.
Whichever
out of
is
physical
lower.
or energy.
Right. Okay. Good to know, but it's 5 for both in this case.
Any persistent damage effects applied by weapon mods inflict energy damage.
Okay.
So if I would have a mod on it, which I don't,
Yeah.
it would, and it gains persistent death damage would be energy.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Well, it will be Tanner's turn unless you've got a minor action you want to do for 1 action point.
No.
Okay. Tanner.
Right.
What's the deal for us?
I have got a stim pack, and I can use it. I can use take chem as a minor action according to
You
this.
can use stim packs in a number of ways. You can
Okay.
reduce an injury. You can
Uh-huh.
just take 4 hit points, or you can use it as part of a medicine test. And if you do a medicine test, with that medicine test, you can do the same things as a stim pack does, I think, but if you use a stim pack on top of a medicine test, it's not any extra action points. You can just add 4 hit points to what you do from the medicine test.
Yes. But that's a major action, I believe, isn't it?
Yes. A medicine test is a major action. Which means you can do both in a round as well. You can do a medicine test on yourself and you can do a stim pack on yourself, because take chem's just a minor.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay. Well, I
if you
want
just
to
want
get
to...
shot off. Definitely.
Here's the thing,
Yes.
also, remember, you can spend an action point to take a second minor action in a turn. So you could jab yourself with a
Minor
stim
action.
pack with a minor action
Yes.
and remove your injury. You could then spend an action point, jab yourself with another stim pack with another minor action, and do 4 hit points recovery. Then you've still got major actions to consider, which is attacks. So you could do 2
He's only
stim
got one.
packs in a round,
He's
remember?
only got a stim pack.
You've only got one. Okay.
Yes. I
Okay.
think, gents. So if this is the first time I've dealt with persistent, and everyone was saying internal bleeding. You really don't want that.
Oh.
It's awful. So
Have you got persistent? You've got persistent flame damage as well, right? So at the end,
Yes.
at the end of your round, you're going to take persistent damage unless you do the major action check to get rid of it, like Skoon did. And
Yeah, in your case, you have the fire and the
and you've
internal
got the
bleeding.
internal
Yeah.
bleeding damage as
Yeah.
well. So it'd be a major action to do the test like Skoon did.
yes.
Your difficulty is 3 because you got 3 rounds of
Yes.
persistent. So you could do that with a major. That would get rid of your persistent damage. You could then do 2 stim packs with 2 minors, and then you could do another attack with a second major. You could do all that in a round.
Well, just think
Oh,
it
you've
just
only got
says
one.
here.
You've only got 1 stim pack. Sorry.
I've only got the one stim pack. Well, so using the minor action, it says here with the take minor action, immediately recovers 4 HP or treats 1 injury. So
Yes.
I'm hoping to deal with the internal bleeding.
Do you want to?
So
you want to
I'll
do the
focus with
injury,
the
right?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the injuries.
So first minor action, you take a stim pack, and
Yeah.
that gets rid of your injury, which is the
Good.
internal bleeding.
One of them. Yes.
Okay. That was one
Then, using
minor.
here, I think because we've got the the Mr. Gutsy in the same sort of quadrant, what's it called, the zone, as old friend Norm, because that's medium range, which is ideally suited to this particular weapon.
Yep.
He's gonna fire
Okay.
fire.
Okay.
additional dice, submit,
And then you left on 1 minor and 1 major.
yes, a success.
Okay,
and
that
success.
is a success. You may roll damage. Remember when rolling damage, your fire rate is how many extra bullets you can add if you want.
Yes. He's got a fire rate of 3, so I'll do another.
You can add up to 3.
Oh, sorry, Judge. It's been a hot minute, so I could put another 3 on top.
You
Is
put
that?
another 3 dice on. 3 bullets equals 3 dice. You just have to.
3 bullets.
You just have to remember to adjust your ammo in your character sheet.
Yes.
I will remind you.
3 for. Oh, what a shit roll!
I will remind you that it costs 1 luck
it's still
point.
6 damage with
It's
3
still
piercing.
6 with 3 piercing, but I'll remind you it costs 1 luck point to reroll 3 of them, should you choose.
1 luck point. Of my own personal luck. Yeah, now's the time. Now's the time.
So just go to the top left of your character sheet and just get the
Left out sheet.
dice there with the
Get the-
face and roll
Get
3
the
from
dice
there.
with a little face. Get the little 3 from there. Thank you very much for reminding me. I'm a little bit rusty. Submit.
And that's another
Oh,
1.
come on.
So you've got 7. You have 7 with 3 piercing. Roll a body part.
Roll a body part. I can do that. I know how to do that.
It's not going to matter actually because you've got 7 with 3 piercing.
Shit.
So
And I believe only red
Oh, no.
alert can become rusty.
this is going to matter. It is going to matter.
Yes.
It is going to matter.
Roll. It's fancy. Here we go. Go. Do it.
So
14.
I have that on a thing here in the rules. Hang on, Mr. Handy hit locations. 14 is arm 2. Okay. But first, let's work out the damage. So it was 7 with
Yes.
3 piercing. So if it's got 5 resistance, you're ignoring 3 of it. So for the purposes of this attack, it's got 2 reduction. So you're doing 7 against 2 reduction. So you are hitting it for 5 in that arm.
That's good.
You're hitting it for 5 in arm 2. And arm 2 is... it's laser pistol. So you
Yay.
will disable its laser pistol arm.
Yay.
Great.
So it loses 5, first of all. It gets an injured laser arm. And you now, that was 1 minor and 1 major.
You put it on the
that
wrong one.
was-
Did I put, no, that was this one he was shooting, Max. Because it was 1 zone away. He's shooting his medium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
'cause
it.
it's medium.
That's it, yeah. So do matey's luck, and then that's me, I think. So I've
Well,
done one
Hang on.
major, one
Hang
minor.
on. You've done 1 major and 1 minor. For 1 action point, you can do another minor, and which you could take 4 hit points from a stim pack. And with a major, you could try to remove your persistent damage.
Now, how do I get another major? That's spending an awful lot
Spend,
of
it's just
our
it's
AP.
2 AP.
2 AP. I'm going to save that for someone else because I think another player's going to be able to do a lot more awesome.
Okay, are you
shit than me.
sure? Before you decide that, I will remind you that at the end of your round, persistent, you suffer the
Yes.
weapons damage again at the end of this
Oh,
round.
right.
You're going to take
Oh,
all that
that's a lot of
damage
damage.
again from the persistent.
Yeah, sorry, gents. I think I'm going to have to burn those AP. Then, so in which case, yeah. So if I burn 2 AP, and sorry, Oliver, can you just walk me through?
So you're
First
going
aid,
to do...
major action.
No, it's not a first aid
First
major
aid.
action. You're doing a roll to try and get rid of the persistent damage. So you're on fire, so you're doing a stop, drop, and roll. So it's agility, survival. The difficulty is 3.
Agility, survive.
Now, before you roll, let
Yeah.
me remind you,
Before I roll.
you have 1
Yes.
action point, but you can buy up to 5 more from me because they're 4 extra dice. You really want to succeed on this, I would suggest you buy 5 and roll the full dice. You really want to succeed on this, or you're
Okay,
fucked.
right. So I'm going to buy all 5 extra.
Okay.
You know.
So, you may roll the full 3
that-
extra dice on this.
Roll extra 3 additional dice. 3 extra additional dice. Roll them. Okay, there we go. What have I got?
You gain what? You
So
gain
mine
2
was-
action points back.
Right.
And you get rid of the persistent damage. That was wise. I gained some action points
good.
because of it, but it was wise. You
I'm
still
glad I had that idea.
you still have 1 minor, and there is 2 action points. You could spend 1 and do an extra minor.
Do an extra minor. I'm out of idea, guys. I mean, I could.
You could
Move
take
to
an,
another zone?
oh, you don't have another stim pack. I keep thinking you've got another stim pack, but you don't.
Yeah, I just
Never
had the
mind.
one.
Never
Yeah, just had
mind.
the one, mate.
Never mind.
So,
You can-
gents, sorry, Oliver, can you?
You could
On
move if you
Tanner's
wanted.
thing, I can't. I don't see the point. On Tanner's thing, can you put the luck down by 1? It's on 2 at the moment, but I can't quite edit
No
it. Just
bother.
now, so yeah, cheers. Thanks, mate. All done.
Now,
I think that's it. Yeah.
Bitch isn't going to take a turn because Bitch is down, and Bitch isn't going to do the
Bitch is
survival
down.
rolls to stay alive. Bitch is just going to stay down until somebody does anything. In fact, Bitch is just going to be out of the combat with 2 injuries until... It was 1 injury or 2? It was 2. Yeah, Bitch is down with 2 injuries until the end of the combat,
Okay.
basically. Unless someone brings her back up. So it's Red Alert's turn. Think, Max, think.
I'm not in a good mindset. Just you for warning.
Yeah, but you always do this when your characters are getting a kick in, Max. Please don't. We've had words about
I'm
this.
just letting you know. I'm trying to figure out what I could do because it's. I'm going to use my major action to put out the fire.
Yep. So you've got 4 rounds of persistent. I'll remind you. So your difficulty will be 4, and it's survival perception. Survival agility unless you've got a better way to do it. If you can give me a better roll, if you can think of something that better describes how you put out the fire, then you can roll that. Is your endurance higher than your agility? I would give you it on endurance survival as well.
Yeah, my endurance is a 7, so that'll be better.
Endurance survival. Difficulty is 4, so I recommend you probably buy some action points. Buy some dice.
I'll buy whatever. I'll just buy the whole max.
The full
thing of
rip.
it.
Okay, so you have 2, so you need to buy 4, so I'm gaining 4. Okay, good luck. Okay, you've got 2, and you've got a complication. You have, you've got all your luck. You've got all your luck. Do them one at a time though, in case you get a double, like a crit. So roll the 20, re-roll the 20 first. You can. There we go.
See?
There you go.
Hey, I do.
So that's that.
Nice.
That's the persistent damage gone, and you've done one
Right.
major action. It's not so bad. You've got 3 hit points though. It's quite bad. You've still got 2 injuries. What are your what were your injuries again?
I don't know, dude.
Which
I really don't know.
body parts were they?
Weren't it legs?
It was a leg and an arm, I think. It was a leg and an arm. So you're prone.
Yeah, he didn't have. I don't believe he had internal oiling.
So you're prone, which just
is
means it
lower.
costs you a major action to get up, I think, or costs you a move action to get up. So a minor action to get up. You can then move.
That's it. All I can do is get up, and that's it.
No, you can move again for a minor action, because that's just getting up. Oh, you've not got action points.
Nope.
You've not got action points. Okay. Ronnie now will get a turn. And because Martin's not here yet, I get to play Ronnie. So I'm going to try and save your asses. Ronnie's got a sneak attack on this one. So she's going to sneak attack this one.
Not a normal sneak, no, sneak.
What's best for her to do? She's going to attack with this, and she's going to give the Games Master 6 action points and do full rip on it. And on a sneak attack, I've got it up here actually. On a sneak attack, if your weapon already has vicious, it gains 2 dice, and she already has vicious on this, so she's throwing 3 extra dice. Okay, she's going to spend a luck point and reroll the complication. I'm spending Martin's luck for him and everything. So that's a 10, so that's not a success, but her difficulty is reduced to 0. So she still gains 2 action points. And she's gonna use them on the damage. So this damage is gonna have the 2 action points plus the 4 plus the 2, so it's gonna have 4 extra dice on it. There you go. There you go, guys. She's gonna hurt him for you.
1, 2, 3,
Ah,
5
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on a second, I
I
need.
believe you said they had 5 armor, so
Yep.
5 resistance, so no resistance.
Just bear with me a minute though, because I've got all of them representing the same token. So when I've reduced one's hit points, it's reduced the other ones as well. So I need to fix them. Take me 2 seconds.
In that case, it's easier to use paper and just write it down.
No, it takes me 2 seconds to fix it because I'm good at Roll20. Oops. So they all have 17 apart from the top one. Right, so let's talk about damage. 8. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piercing, so it's 8.
Yes.
It's 8 energy damage on which body part, Ronnie? The body. So this one gets a crippled body and loses 8 hit points.
It gets
Right.
internal oiling.
Internal
Yes.
oil leakage. What did we use as the symbol for that? We used this one, didn't we? And
Yeah, it was the circle with the two diagonal lines. I think internal
and
bleeding.
that was just
Oh, yeah,
a
there
major action. She's going to... There is no action points for her to take a second major. She can... She's going to move. She's going to get away from them. And then...
I would have think that if it was Martin, he would try to get his robot out of there as well.
And then... After Ronnie, we go back to the top of the round. Oh shit, boys.
Yeah.
Okay, so unless somebody wants to spend, it's a new round. If somebody wants to spend a luck, remember you can go before them. This might be the time to do it.
I needed luck for other stuff.
Anybody else want to spend a luck
Yeah.
and go before the gutsies?
I'm gonna spend my luck. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna go ahead.
You gonna do it, Max? Good shout.
Yeah.
You still
Get in,
got
man.
4. You've still got 4 left, right? So you go down to 3 luck. So you're gonna go first, okay?
Yep,
Move
I'm
into
moving
there.
up.
Move into there with a
Does
minor.
that mean he
Yep.
stays before, or does he just get an extra round?
No, you don't get an extra round. It just means she goes first. So when we get down to him on the initiative, we'll skip him. So he temporarily moves to there. That's how we do this round, basically.
Okay.
Okay, so
So,
I'm so which one's the wounded one? The one on the bottom or the top?
so hang on. The one on the bottom is the one that's wounded, but you were prone, so that was from prone cost you. Is it a major
No, I
action?
moved up. I got up.
Aye, so that's.
My last round is in my.
Oh, you got up on the last round. Yes. You're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're up. So you're no longer prone. Okay, so you've moved. That's just a minor. Okay, and that's the one that's hurt already.
Okay, I'm gonna full rip it. I'm gonna
Yes,
attack it.
I recommend you do. Nice. Okay, and you want to generate some action points to get a second turn here, basically. You can survive this fight if you're clever, but you had a bad start. Problem is, I'm getting good at this game. Okay, so you gain 1 action point because you only needed 1.
I'm gonna spend the one
Wait.
to reroll one.
This zone is full of smoke because that one used its thing actually, so that the difficulty's actually increased, so you needed 2. Sorry, Max, you needed 2.
Okay, that's fine.
I forgot about that earlier. But you got him.
Good. That's fine. We just don't get any action points, but
Hang on. If Max thinks about it, he could spend luck here to reroll 1 or 2 of them and try and gain 2 action points because he could really use a second attack.
Yeah.
You really could use a second attack. I recommend try spending a luck and seeing if you can get any action points. Just a suggestion.
No, I'm just gonna just
Good.
pull out. I don't care if I waste all my luck.
Okay.
If I'm gonna die swinging, I'm gonna die swinging.
Go out swinging. Okay.
I'm just letting you know. It's just what it is. Then,
Unlucky.
oh well, that's it.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna keep using my luck.
You're going to keep using your luck? Okay, you've got 2 left, I think. That is 1 more success. That's 1 action point.
And I'm gonna get another one.
You're going to use the... You've got 1
My
left
last
then?
one.
Oh, this is your last luck. Right, okay. Good luck. Unlucky. So you've got 1 action point. But you may roll your damage.
And I'm gonna use that last AP to add the damage.
Okay. Good plan. Oh, you might have just done
Nice.
it. You might,
Nice.
you might have just done what you needed to do here, Max. 14
Nice dice.
with Pearson 1, so it's 19. Sorry, because of the 5.
19.
It's 19 with 5 Pearson, so it's 19 damage. You kill him, Max. Well done.
Plays
How is
me.
it gonna explode?
Roll a body part so we can see what it looks like.
I'm actually now wondering, could we do the same thing as in the TV show? As in, grab that Mr. Handy and use its weapon against the others?
Possibly. Possibly, I would like to try.
No, there is a Mr. Handy whip. There's one where it's like the end is a saw blade.
Yep. Okay, that's Max's turn. Does anybody else want to spend a luck point and go before the gutsies?
Yeah, I think I will. I think I
Tanner
will. So, yes, gentlemen, what zones are... I've got the problem with the smoke. Because,
Anything with a red dot one in it. So it's +1 difficulty in that zone.
All that have a Mr. Gutsy have it.
Yep.
I'll smoke that.
These 3 zones.
In red alerts.
Yeah, these 3 zones. It's difficulty +1 to hit anything.
+1. That's fine. That's fine.
Is
So,
that including trying to hit us?
That includes them hitting you now, yeah.
oh, good. Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
hey, Ethan, can I make a suggestion for you? When you're about to attack, do a full rip. Do a full rip.
We'll rip it.
Go fucking nuts,
Yeah,
mate.
might
Go
well.
nuts.
You might get some AP in.
Nah, right on, man. You got it. You got it. So I'm going to spend that luck point. If someone else could do that, please, change his luck to 0. Now he spend his last luck point. So I'm going to put him in roughly, on the edge of cover there in that zone.
I'll say you've got some
know.
cover in that zone, by the way.
Oh, you what, mate?
You've got some cover in that zone. While you're in that zone, you've actually got some cover. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. And then he's going to open fire on the Mr. Gutsy in the zone that he just left, because that's at medium range, and that's where his weapon is at its most effective.
Yep.
So I go to core, on that little tab there, drop down to me gun, click on that, come back to the main tab, additional dice.
Full rip.
Additional dice.
Max is saying full rip it.
Full rip it. What do you reckon, gents? I mean, if I give an extra dice on the 2 attack, if I say 2 extra dice, that gives
Roll 3 extra
the
dice.
GM.
Roll 3 extra dice.
That gives over
Got 3
extra action points to use against
Fuck
us.
it. We're going full rip, man. We're going full rip. 3 extra dice. 3 extra dice.
Okay.
Submit that shit. What have we got? Oh man,
So
come
there is
on!
I'll die.
That's the 2 you need.
Is it?
That's
Oh,
the 2
ideal.
you need.
That is very good. That is very good. Well, I'm going to use all the ammo. So it's like pull the trigger and hold down.
Are you
No tight control bursts here, man. This is
are you remembering to adjust your ammo after every round as well on your character sheet?
I am, mate. I am.
Sweet,
I'm
sweet.
being very good. I'm being very good.
Good man.
So I'm going to do damage. I remember how to do damage. Is it just gone? Oh no, there we go. Roll damage. Tap that. An additional, because he's got fire rate 3, so I'm going to put 3.
So add 3.
Stop with that. Damage.
Oh.
Seriously? Oh, you have so much bad luck with your damage.
Mate,
rolls.
that is shocking.
That
I've got no luck, so I can't.
That is a bad
22 damage.
roll.
Mate, it just not getting.
That is
And one
that is
piercing, so
unlucky,
it-
mate.
Yeah, we
At
might
least one damage, but-
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Man. Oh well. At least it was piercing. What can I say?
Okay, Norm,
Yeah, but
Would you-
seriously, what is wrong with your damage dice?
would you like to
Yes,
spend a luck point and go before the gutsies, Norm?
Ooh.
Because they're about to go if you don't.
That's it.
No.
45.
I still have the feeling that I need my luck for something bigger. So
I worry that if you don't, you're going to be dead before your next turn, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and still I feel like I'm gonna need them. So yeah, I'm going to risk it.
Okay, so the Mr. Gutsies will go. So you've got this one against Norm. Now he's used his special ability, so he's just going to shoot you as per normal. I can still throw extra dice if I want, though.
And
Yeah.
that's the problem. Tanner gave you so many action points.
It's not good.
So I hit you and I gain 1 action point back. And I get a
Yeah,
complication. With that complication, I'm going to say that his napalm or jams, and he's not going to be able to use it again this combat. So this will be the last time he gets to use that weapon.
Good.
Great.
But I can't add additional dice to this because he's used his thing. So it's 4
Yes.
with 2 bursts and persistent. Okay, what's your energy damage reduction on this body part, Schoon?
As long as not the head,
It's the torso.
I'm safe.
Good. Good.
Okay, it's the torso, but
Yeah.
it does spread. So
Oh yeah.
it's gonna roll. I roll 2 more body part locations, and if one of them is your head, then you're gonna take some damage. Nope, no head, so you don't take any damage.
No, because on all body parts except the head, I have 5 damage reductions to physical and energy.
Gonna spend 2 action points to go again, and then I'm gonna spend 6.
For
So-
that, I'm going to blame Tanner. Because
Oh,
you
go
gave
on, then.
all those action points.
Now my difficulty is 3
Wow.
here. Difficulty is 3 here, but I am changing weapons now. His laser pincer arm is also disabled. He's got 2 disabled weapons, so he's going in with this.
Not a complication.
Another complication.
Good.
So-
You like complications?
I needed 3 successes, and this one has spent his luck points. That should have been updated. This one has spent his luck points. This one has also spent his luck points. This one hasn't. So he, with the complication, let's say I can't fuck his 3rd weapon.
Okay. Yes, you can. Just do it.
Nah, I'm gonna, with the complication, I'm just gonna give you guys an action point. There you go.
Hey.
But he doesn't hit you with his 2nd attack. Now we move on to this one. Oh, red alert! You're gonna have to. Oh my days! It's gonna have to attack you. Red alert!
Ooh.
Hope you guys can recover from this. Now we can't add. I'm gonna go easy and not add any additional dice. There you go. I missed.
Hey.
I'm gonna go easy and not take a 2nd turn with a max. I'm gonna go easy with you just this one time.
No, I'm fine.
Just this once.
Do what you gotta do.
But this one's still going, so it's going to move and it's going to aim at Tanner. I need to change its fucking
Where's
thing.
Tanner?
Just in the corner, mate. Just in the corner, sort of behind those shelves.
Oh, okay.
You will
So
have
did they not see Ronnie?
some cover.
Excellent.
It does see Ronnie, but I'm gonna go for Tanner. I'm gonna spend 3 and roll 2 extra dice. So he hits you.
3 successes.
And I gain 2 action points.
Mhm.
And you will get to roll 2 dice of cover against this damage, though.
Ah, okay.
So roll 2 damage dice. Just do it from the top left of your sheet.
Sorry, what the Vault Boy
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Well, got 2 of them.
It's not the D20, it's the D6.
Combat dice, 2 of them. Is that right?
Yep.
Value combat dice 2. Is that right?
So the 4 becomes 3. So it's 3
Oh,
with 1 burst, but there's no one else in your zone,
Yes.
and with 1 persistent and with 1 spread.
Spread, yes.
What's your energy resistance on this body part? Right
Should
leg.
be pretty good. 19 is right leg. I think it's going to be more than enough. Let's have a look. Right leg
Probably
is...
more.
Oh, 7.
And it bursts
7.
It bursts 1 time to this body part. Your head. What's your energy
Yeah.
damage resistance on your head?
Much less good.
Do you have
Oh,
anything on the
still,
head?
he's got a helmet on, so he's got 6. He's got 6 on the head.
You take no damage.
Great. That's much more like it.
Well, guys, you survived their attacks. Now,
Initial
Red
assault.
Alert and Tanner have already gone this round, so we go to
Good true.
Norm. It's Norm's turn.
Norman, you want to kill the one that's on me?
Scoon, Norm's turn.
Get him, Scoon.
It's still on red alert, so.
Ah, sorry.
No, that's because we used it up to... Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not my bad. I'll shut up.
Yep, it's Norm. Sorry.
Then I am going to not change weapon. I'm going to use my plasma rifle at point blank on this annoying little robot. 2 successes.
Which is what you need because of the smoke.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh no, you only need 1 because it's finished. The 1 round of that is finished now. So you only need the 1. You gain an action point, you're up to 2.
Ah, good.
Well, wait.
Fire rate.
The plasma. Wait, why is the plasma gun on big? It's not on big guns. It shouldn't be on big guns. It's energy weapons. Is it? Does it have the close quarters?
Yeah, it's close.
Does it? But does it have the close quarters quality? If it doesn't
Yeah.
have the, right, there you go. That's fine. If it doesn't have that, then your difficulty increases by 1.
And I don't know
Yeah,
why
plasma
it
gun,
has
the
the
new
big
handgun with the
weapon
big-
type.
I don't know why
It's
it's got that.
Energy weapon.
I don't know why it's got that. But you do 6.
Somehow had it on the character sheet that it was a big gun, but it is an energy weapon. I changed
Okay.
it. It's still rolled with energy weapon, so that's okay.
You do 6, so only 1 will go through.
Yeah, that's the only problem with my plasma gun. I need to upgrade it.
You need some mods
as
on
soon
it
as
for
possible.
effect. Yeah. That is. You have 2 action points left if you want to do another major action. You want to attack again?
Yeah, why not? Let's just attack again.
Okay. Would you like to spend any? Would you like to buy any to gain some action points? Difficulty 2 for this. No, you've got action, boy, so difficulty 1. Oh, well, you gain 2 action points. Well done.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's what I do.
You may roll damage. You need 6 or more to do anything, remember?
And with extra fire rate.
Oh, that's decent. 7, so you do 2.
7.
You do 2. Doesn't matter what body part, because you're only doing 2. But you're chipping away at it. And that was 2 major actions. You've not moved or done any minors.
How many? My leg is crippled.
Yes.
Does that mean I can still move?
Let me check the effects of things. Oh, get the book.
see. Cripple leg. You immediately fall prone as your leg goes out on your way. You can no longer take the sprint action, and the move action is now a major action for you.
So
no.
move becomes a major action. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Then I'm staying here because I'm not able to move.
Hey.
And sadly, even though I am a normal man, ghouls do not heal in this game, as they do in the TV show. Even though I am a normal man.
Now, it's Ronnie's turn next. And it's almost 8 o'clock, or it is 8 o'clock. Should we take our half-time break? And Martin should arrive in the next 15 minutes, and then he can take his own turn. Yeah? Okay. Viewers
the
will
break
be back
will be
in
a
about
little
15.
longer than the timer will give, because I only have a time of 10 minutes. But we are going to take a break then, and we will see you afterwards.
See you in about 15 minutes, troops. Stay
15 big
tuned.
ones.
Thank you.
And we are back with everyone. Even Martin. Hey, Martin.
Hey everyone.
Martin is here to
I'll
save the
try
day.
to kill you, but that's okay. We will try and save you now.
I mean, someone's killed my robot. I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, robots down, dude.
I believe that was oh yeah, that was Oliver. Killed your robot.
No, Scoon and the boys failed to save your robot, Martin.
No.
Okay.
You were before me, so you killed the robot.
So Martin, it's your turn. Your character's
Right.
currently armed with her Ripper, which is her hand-to-hand weapon, because you used it on her sneak attack. So if you want to use a different weapon, you have
Okay.
to change weapons. There's currently 2 action points.
No, I'll just change weapons and then use the action points to change to my normal, what's it called, the massive shotgun thing. Though I think my shotgun has like the bayonet thing, so I can use it as both, right? Yeah, bayoneted sharpshooter, bayonet block.
Your combat
rifle.
Your combat rifle has the bayonet, but remember your shotgun is a close range weapon, whereas your combat range is a medium range weapon. But remember, you can use a medium range weapon at close range. It's just +1 difficulty, so you can still use the combat rifle here if you want. But you're
Nah, I want to change it to my big, massive automatic combat rifle and try and kill everything. Because I've got loads of ammo, so I can do the spray thing.
So bear in mind, in the same zone as it, because you've got a medium range weapon, it's 2 difficulty to hit it. But if you're 1 zone away, it's only 1 difficulty. So if you moved to a different zone, if you did that, and you'd also have some cover there. So that'll cost you an action point because you changed weapons. So that was an extra minor action to move. But yeah, you're now 1 zone away, so it's now difficulty 1 to hit it. But but there's a there was an extra effect, but the extra effect is finished. It's difficulty 1.
Okay, so I will, and I can do it all from my sheet, right? I don't have to do the whole silly thing that I was doing before.
You can do it all from your sheet.
Okay. Okay, I got 2 successes.
Excellent.
So you only needed 1, so that's perfect.
And the damage is...
Remember, you can add bullets here if you want. Remember your fire rate. Too late.
No, I've done 3, but I got the burst and piercing thing, so...
3's not enough though, mate. You should have used your fire rate. Tell you what, if you want to retroactively use your fire rate, these guys have got 5 resistance, so you need at least 5 piercing to ignore that.
Yeah,
so,
no, 1 damage will go through.
nah, yeah, but she needs to do at least 5 for anything to go through. Nothing's going through there.
No.
If you it's got 5.
Piercing means that at least 1 goes through.
But she's only done 3 damage. It's got 5 resistance. 1 piercing ignores 1 resistance, so it has 4 resistance against her 3 damage. Good. She's doing nothing. Martin, I'll let you retroactively, if you want, add the 6 bullets, so you can just roll 6 more dice.
Okay, hold on.
Easiest way to do it is just do it from the top of the sheet, the little face dice, and just roll 6.
Okay, hold on, I'll do it that way. So 6 of the little face ones.
Yeah.
So
you're going to need to use your bullets here to hurt these guys.
Okay, so let me mark down how many bullets. So is that 6 bullets?
Yeah, it's 7 total. It's 7.
Okay,
because of the
7
first one.
total.
There you go. Now
Okay.
it's going to do something. So you've got 7 damage, ignoring 1 resistance. So you've got 7
Okay.
against 4. So you're doing 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take off all the bullets. And my robot's dead, so he can't do anything, I guess.
Oliver, wouldn't that be a Pierce 2?
Sorry?
Wouldn't that be a Pierce 2? Because that's his other damage has the effect, so that would be a Pierce 2, wouldn't it? Maybe
Oh
doing
yeah, there
5.
was 2 effects. So yeah. So 1 more damage goes through. Correct, Max. Thank you.
Okay.
You did 1 more damage.
No problem, but
So how many did she do? She did 3, 4. So it's not an injury. Okay. Now
Okay.
that's the end of the round. So we go back into the normal initiative order. So again, before the Mr. Gutsies go, I ask you once again: would anybody like to spend 1 luck point and go before them?
I would do if I had you.
I think I am going to try to do it,
Okay.
hoping that I can do enough damage to kill this guts in
Okay.
front of me.
So Norm's spending 1 luck to go before them.
I only have 2 left, so I'm going to keep mine for now.
We just got the super loud
One
clicky
success.
mouse.
Well, I think that's me.
Is the smoke already gone, or
The smoke's gone, yeah. So you only needed the 1.
okay? I am going to use a fire rate again.
Oh, that's gonna do something. So it's 8 against its 5. So
That's
you're
good.
you're gonna do 3. Which one? It doesn't matter which one they put. You're gonna do 3. It's still standing.
Yeah, we don't have enough action points, so that will be it.
Okay. Anybody else like to spend a luck point before the Gutsies go? There is still 3 of them living, remember? Ronnie, you're the only one with any luck points to spend. Would you like to spend a luck point and go before them?
Do you want me to? I mean, I guess if you guys are doing bad, I can.
I think it might be wise.
Yeah, we're getting pubs, dude.
Okay, I'll use the luck point to go before them.
Okay.
But I mean,
Oops.
I can't even do that much damage to them, right? Because my bullets didn't really do that much.
You
so...
hang on. You can. Yeah, you can. So what to do? Your best thing to do here is to full rip on the action points, so that you'll gain more action points, and spend your full rip on your ammo again. So
Okay. So just do the same, but I guess can I just buy all the action points and use as many dice as humanly possible? Okay, I'll do that.
So you're buying 5 to roll
Okay.
the 3 extra dice.
Okay, done. Oh, yay!
Oh,
I got all
nice.
of them. 7!
Nice, mate.
So you
Yeah.
fill up the action
Righty.
points. You guys go up to 6.
Oh, yeah.
And you
Right.
may roll your damage. Now, remember to add...
wait. I have a question.
Max has a
I
question.
have a question. Now, this is to help us out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this is to help us out.
Right.
Does Ronnie have scope? The rifle have a scope?
It's not scoped.
I don't think
It's not
so.
scoped?
I
Is
don't
it?
think
Okay, I just,
so.
all I was just asking if it had a scope, he could use action points to add damage to his
No, it's
gun
not
if it
scoped.
had a scope.
It's
on
not scoped.
it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
And I need to edit because
And
it
then-
says being edited twice.
And then the add additional dice, I'm doing another. I can do 6, right? That's adding the extra bullets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
And that's the
Why,
fight.
right?
And all that. Oh, fuck
Well, there
all
you
that. I
go.
got A for all that. That's doing
Nice!
shit.
No, that's good. You've got piercing
yeah.
1 on it.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
good.
A lot of
That's
piercing.
good. And also you've got burst on it, Martin. You've got burst
piercing.
on it. You've got 6 bursts
Okay.
on it. Burst means it's going to hit.
Oh,
There's no one else in the zone, so the burst, ignore the burst. But you've got 6 piercing
Okay.
on it. So you've got 8
Oh,
or
So
6
you are
piercing.
damaging it fully.
So what you're doing is
Oh,
you're
okay.
ignoring all its 5 resistance, so all 8 damage goes through. So you,
oh, okay.
so you are going to injure a body part. So roll me a d20. So that's 12 is arm 2, and arm 2 is The laser pistol. So its laser pistol is disarmed.
Yeah.
And it has one
And
injury.
I had to use 7 bullets for that, right?
That was 7 bullets, yes.
Okay, I'll take that off.
You now have full action points, so if you want to spend 2 for another major action,
I'll say, Ronnie, go ahead.
that brings you down to 4, and then it would only cost you.
Oh, there's one floating.
Now was the one floating? There was no, because you needed.
No.
There was 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
there wasn't one
Needed
floating.
one.
So
Yeah.
you've got 4 action points, Martin. If you buy 2, you could do a full rip again, and you're only buying 2, or you could spend 3 and roll 2 extra dice.
I'll do the 3 then, right? So I just click again.
Yep, and roll 2 extra dice this time.
Okay, so so additional dice is 3.
No, 2.
Just 2. Okay.
And that's more than enough.
6 successes.
6. So you go up to. You don't have action. You've got action girl, haven't you?
I don't know if I've got it on this character. I don't know if I had.
So you only needed 1, I think. So you gain 5. So you're up to full action points again.
No,
Okay.
fucking great.
Now you may roll
And then,
damage.
but I can't, and then I can add 6 because I want to use 6 bullets, right? And
You can add
that's
up to 6 bullets, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Not as good as
6.
the last one, but it's pretty good. 6.
No.
6 with 2 piercing. So, it's got 3 resistance against your 6, so you're doing 3. It had 5 left. Ooh, it's still standing. Okay, now that's everyone who has luck has spent their luck to take a turn before the gutsies. So the gutsies are going to go now. So this one against Skoon. This one.
No, it's going against Norm.
Against Norm, sorry.
I don't want the Mr. Gutsy in my room.
So this one with its pincer.
Even though it would be awesome, but still.
Is going to full rip.
Only has the claw to attack.
It only has the claw. But he's full ripped, and I gain 5.
Oh, Christ.
Wait. No, you don't have agility 9, do you, Skoon? Aye, so I gain.
No.
So I gain 5. So back up to 29.
Only one character here has agility. I
So we'll
might
spend 3 on
get
this.
it next turn. If I have next level.
It's-
I survive.
It's well worth having. Oh,
Ah,
oh!
Good,
and this one's spent his luck points as well. So
my heart bleeds.
he
I
is.
believe wasn't his luck all gone?
His luck is gone, so that's 5 on this body part, 5 physical on this body part. Norm.
Okay, don't let it be the head.
Nope, it's not the
Yeah.
head. So is that nothing?
Then it's no damage.
Okay, so he spends 2 action points to go again. And then he's
Only the head has 2 physical damage resistance.
and then he's gonna spend
The rest
6
of
to
the
full
are
rip.
5.
Wrong weapon.
Need a better helmet.
He gets you, but doesn't gain any action points. So I'm going to spend 3 on the damage again, down to 15.
Yeah, it doesn't have action boy, does it?
No.
It needs to now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's no effects.
not a
There's no
fucking-
effects on it. It is your
Oh, no
head,
worries.
though. It is your head. So what's your?
Wow.
And it is 3 damage.
So you take 3 to the head. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this one is going to. Oh, might be putting red alert out of action here. He's going to turn to red alert and he's going to attack. Don't panic if you go down, Max. The guys will save you. He's going to use. Nah, he's in close range. He's going to switch weapons, and he's going to use this. So I spent 6 there, and I gained 4. You don't have agility. Have you got agility 9, Max?
No.
You don't have
No,
defense
I'm not
2.
built that kind of
So I gained
believe only
4.
Tanner has 9, right?
Yeah. Okay. And I'm not going to spend action points on the damage just to hit you. Oh, you got lucky.
I don't take it.
You'll take that, won't you?
Yep.
So he's going to attack again. I'm going to spend 2. Can't take it too easy on you. He's going to attack again. And he's going full rip. So spending another 6. Down to 11.
Oh, complication.
Oh, and I needed 2 to hit him. Now this one has his luck points. So he's going to spend one of them. And he's going to re-roll a d20. He's going to re-roll his complication. And that's not a success. So he still needs one more to hit you. So he's going to spend his last luck point to see if he can get a 12 or less to hit you. He's hit you.
Are you sure that one had luck point? Because that one did a full rip.
This one
That's one the red.
This one spent his 2 luck points. No, the full rip isn't luck points. That one spent his, the full rip is an ability. That one spent his luck points. That one had spent his luck points, and that one had spent his luck points.
Okay.
This one hadn't. He now has though. He's hit you, but he's got no luck points left. So he's going to roll damage, and I am gonna do the 3 this time. Oh yeah, here we go. Now this is going to depend where it hits you, isn't it? Physical though. Physical. You take this better, don't you? Body. What's your physical on the body?
4.
Oh, you're going to take 2! He's down to 1 hit point, folks. He's down, he's down to 1 hit point. Now this one...
Still in the game.
This one is going to turn and attack Ronnie. With the flamer.
Okay.
She's
I'm
in
gonna
cover,
spend
though? She's
1.
in cover.
She's in cover. Oh, and I needed 2. I needed 2 to hit you. So, that puts me down to 7 action points. But I'm going to spend 2 to go again. So I'll go down to 5, and I'm going to spend 3. I'll go down to 2, and I'm going to try one more time. This one doesn't have luck points, so I have not hit you, and I've got a complication. Yeah, you guys have got full action points, so I'm going to be kind, and I'm going to jam his. So it's not an injury. I'm not going to add a thing to his thing, but I'm going to jam his flamer. His flamer won't work again until it's repaired. So now. We go.
Is it
to Tanner?
Turner's turn?
Tanner's turn, yeah. To Tanner,
just
and then you.
Wouldn't you believe it, gents?
And then
I'm just
it's another
having
round.
Fuck's sake. Right. Come on. Can you skip? Can you come back to me, Oliver, please? I'm just having a little bit of a technique. Can you do whoever's next in the.
I can help you if you tell me what you want to do. I can roll for you.
All right, in that case, mate, it's pretty straightforward. I would like to please take a major action to attack the Mr. Handy in the zone right next to me.
Yep.
The one that is on its own.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's on its own there. I think I might be all right now. Let's have a look. Tanner, bring up Tanner. You going to behave yourself? Yeah. Right, I'm back in the game.
Are you good?
Apologies, gents. Right, here we go. I'm good?
Yeah, I have it.
I'm going to... where is he? I'm looking at the right tab.
You have
gear.
full action points.
Never mind. Here we go. Like muzzle chops, you just calibrated thing. Right, and I'm going to burn, if I may, gents. I'm going to burn 3 APs to buy another 2 dice on the attack. So burn 2 APs to do that.
Oh yeah, you get full AP back. Full AP
lovely
back.
stuff. Lovely
Very
stuff.
nice.
Great. And I'm going to use it's full auto on his ass, fire rate 3. Have some of this, you metal bastard. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it.
Nice.
I'm happy with that.
Right, okay, so
Back in the game.
he's got 2 hit points, so you have done him. He's
12
dead.
with 3 piercing.
He is dead. You can roll the
Yeah.
body part to show me what it looks like, because he is definitely dead.
Okay, he's definitely dead. Excuse me. Right, bring that up. I'm going to roll that. I'm gonna do the quick roll thing. It doesn't matter. I'm only interested in the in the result.
Body? Is that the body?
What is that?
6.
Yeah, 9. No, 6. Sorry, it's a 6.
The body. See,
Uh,
you shoot it right in the middle of its frame and it just explodes.
cool. Superb.
Good shot.
Come down.
Here we go, Stevie.
And you have full action points.
Here we go, mate. Here we go. I'm on a roll. I'm going to use a minor action to move into this zone.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... Oh, Christ. What do I need to do to buy a new major action? It's 1...
2 action points.
2 APs. 2 APs.
Do you have Action Boy?
He does.
Do I have Action Boy?
You do, because I
Alright.
built your character.
Yes.
If you have, then just do it, because that means you don't get a minor...
It's still
you still
difficulty
need
1.
to only have 1 success to hit.
Great. Okay, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to burn another 3 APs to get another 2 dice on the attack, because, we might get the AP. Okay, you never know. So, right, okay, back to core, scroll down to the gun, click on that, go back to the main sheet, additional dice 2, roll it. Roll it, I tell you. Go on, submit.
Got him. You gain
Excellent.
an action point.
Gain an action point back.
You're up to
Great.
5.
And then all the gun damage. So I'm gonna need to. I've got a bit
Yep.
of
More
we'll
action
keep it
points
doing a
than me
minute for damage.
currently.
Submit. Fire.
Which body part is that hitting?
7.
That's
7 with
Oh,
3.
It's 7 with 3
7.
piercing.
here.
7-3 piercing, and so I'm gonna go to that to get the body part. And again, I'm just gonna use a quick roll thing just to do that. And it's
That's
a 2.
a
It's a 2.
Eye socket?
You rolled a
I
2,
believe
so
it's
2
one of
is
the
its
eye
head.
salts.
Yeah, so you've hit it with so you've hit 7 damage with 3 piercing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do 3 piercing, that means it's got 2 reduction against 7 damage. So you're doing 5 damage on its eye stalk, so it takes an injury.
Sweet.
Blinded. I think.
Yep.
Or
What's
is
the
it
ring?
blinded. whenever you-
Blinded.
What's for me?
So it is blinded. It has an injury and it is blinded. Well done.
Woohoo! Great.
And that's you then, eh?
Yeah, great, mate. Yeah, no, I'm burning through the ammo, but it's well worth it. Well worth it.
Red alert with his 1 hit point.
Yeah, regular. You
Oh.
see, he's like slowly, his body's kind of all messed up, and his eyes just appears red, and he's like, no, and what it is that he's sitting there, it's like, it's like you see that like his eyes right, his voice kind of distorts like a deep voice, and he says, "Death mode activated,"
Yeah.
and his hands just kind of like crackle electricity. So I'm buying 2 extra dice
Okay. Okay.
for
So-
3 AP.
yep. Remember, you still got an injured arm and an injured leg.
I understand. I'm not worried about it. It's
What are you attacking with?
claw.
So the one that's not injured, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, if this doesn't pop up. Sorry, my internet's been a little slow.
It's alright.
D20 roll. There we go.
All right. 2.
Many successes. So,
Oh,
5 and you
Great,
needed
mate.
1,
Nice.
so you're gaining 4 action points. You're up to
Woohoo.
6.
perfect.
Okay. Yep. Then what I'm gonna do with that one is I'm going to buy 3 for damage.
Yep. Oh, that's decent.
Oh, wow.
That's 8 with 5 piercing, so it's 8. So it's just straight up 8. Which body part?
Give me 1 second.
That's good.
That's one of his arms, right? I believe.
No, it's its legs or whatever. It's Wait, 17 is arm 3. Sorry, yeah. 17 is arm 3. Arm 3 is the pincer. So it's a crippled pincer.
Okay.
And how many damage? 8.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, okay.
Pierce 3.
Thanks, Nulise, for the raid.
Hey. Okay, done. That was your first major, wasn't it?
Yep. And he's gonna punch it again.
Okay. It's looking pretty busted up, like.
Great.
Yeah.
You have action,
So yeah,
boy?
I'm gonna. No, I don't. But how much AP do we have left?
There is
I
1.
think it's like 1.
So for a full rip, you need to
I'm
buy
gonna use
5.
that. Yep, I'm gonna do the full rip.
Okay. So I've got 7. I now have more than you again.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Oh, 2 complications with no luck. Okay.
Okay, then it's good.
I mean, you could go up to. You've got action, boy, right?
No,
No.
I don't.
So you go up to 4 action points. You've got 2 complications. What am I going to do for the complications?
Oh god. Ugh.
Oh.
All right. Well, can I roll the damage though?
You can roll the damage. I'm just going to take action points for the complications in this case. You can roll the damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm spending 3 to add the extra damage.
Okay. That's
Okay, go fuck yourself.
14 with 5 piercing. It's only 4 hit
I'm
points.
off one. I'm off one perk to get vicious on my claw. I'm on it. I'm there. It's gonna be like the next 2.
Yeah, that would be.
Either be like either Ironsight or
Vicious
that
on
one.
that claw would be serious. Roll me a body part just to see what it looks like. Because it's dead.
Yeah, how would you be able to put vicious and piercing on your claw?
There's a way to do it, I think.
There's a perk. Any martial arts attack
There's a
Does it have-
perk. Yeah, there's a perk. For hand-to-hand
that
attacks.
gives it vicious.
There's a perk. Martial artist gives hand-to-hand attacks vicious.
Yeah, you should take that one then next level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good perk for
Then
him.
Rattler would be really unstoppable.
Okay,
You will become the new tank.
there's 1 left. And
There is.
it's...
It's
Ronnie...
his turn first.
Did Ronnie go? Ronnie spent a luck to go before them, so that's it. That's the end of the turn, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah. Ronnie and I took a luck.
Okay. So, we're at the top of another round. Would anybody with luck like to spend one to go before the last remaining Mr. Gutsy?
I've got one left. I've got 1 left, but is it worth me doing
So-
it, or is it not?
I'm going...
I wouldn't worry about it.
Left.
Here's the thing. I'm going to refresh your luck after this fight, because it's been brutal on you. I'm definitely going to refresh your luck
Yeah,
after
Then I
it.
will use my luck.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use my last one as well then.
Okay. Well, Norm's got...
Oliver, I was scared. I was scared my character was gonna die. That was scary, but at least I killed 2 myself. I fucked both of
You
them
did.
up.
Right,
I killed
so-
both of them.
So Norm does it first because he has the higher initiative. So save your luck, Martin, because you might not need to if Norm does the thing.
Oh, okay.
3
That-
Well, that's
successes.
looking...
So that gains you 2 action points. You're up to 3.
Good.
This one is quite hard, actually. You might not need to spend your luck. Norm might do it with this. That's 6. Which body part? Because only take... Well, it doesn't matter. It only takes 1. Because it's 5 reduction. And its head.
The head.
Okay. It's got 4 hit points
What's
left.
on his head?
Okay, spend 2
Spend 2.
action points.
You okay? You're down to
Just
1.
attack again.
You okay? That's a success. Remind me, action boy or no?
I have action boy.
Yeah,
yes.
so that's you gain 2 action points. You're up to 3.
Great.
Keep using my fire rate.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
that's not enough.
Ooh.
But it can be in the
God.
head. It can still be in the head.
No,
It can still be in the head and still take one.
No,
it's got 5 all
he
over.
has a damage reduction of 5 on everything.
5 all over.
Really? Oh, shit, okay.
Okay, so Ronnie, Schoon didn't manage to do it. If you want to spend a luck, you can go before it as well.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Is it nearly like? How does it look like it's damaged? a
It's nearly
reasonable
dead.
amount, or-
And I'll give you a bit of
Oh.
advice as well. You could move to behind that and be in cover and 1 zone away.
Oh, okay. I'll do that then.
And that's a diagonal there, so it's only 1 zone of movement. So you do like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you go in this zone, you're 1 zone away. So if you go behind that, you're in cover.
I was gonna
Yeah.
tell you right there.
Yeah, something like
Okay,
that.
yeah,
That's good.
Okay. I guess I'll just do a normal. If he's nearly dead, I won't waste any extra
Well,
bullets because I've been really going through all my
There are
bullets.
3 action points if you want to roll any extra dice.
I'll use the action punch. Yeah, I just don't want to use too many extra
Okay.
bullets.
You want to roll 2 extra dice?
Sure.
Yeah, just win the 3 and there you go.
You do 3? I'll
Yep.
do 3. Fine enough. Okay, done. Yay!
Oh, so
9
that's-
successes.
That's looking
Now-
good. Whoa!
So you fill up an
Roll
action points,
points
but
again.
before you do anything, Martin,
Yeah.
remember,
Yeah.
if you don't spend
Yeah,
if you don't spend bullets, you're only rolling 3 dice, and this thing has 5 resistance. You can't. You've not
Okay.
got a good chance of hurting this unless you use
But
bullets.
okay. I mean,
We get
Yes.
8 action points in total. So you have 2 floating. Use them.
okay, sweet. Right, I'll use the 7 bullets. So that's 6.
Should do it. Oh.
8.
8
Hey,
with
it's an
1
8, here's
piercing.
1.
Here's
Yeah, here's.
So it has 4 all over because you're piercing 1, and it has 4 hit points. So you do it
Yeah.
Great. Ideal.
now. Save the 2 floating. I'm
Way to
gonna
go, Ronnie.
I'm going to let you keep the 2 floating. I'm going to temporarily let you have 8 action points. Because action points are going to be very handy in the scavenging of this museum. And the scavenging of this museum is why you came here. Not the combat. You
Yeah.
came here for the scavenging. So I'm going to let you keep those 2 action points for now. But we can...
Oh, hey, Oliver.
Yeah. Remove the
I
turn.
just had a question.
Yes.
Was the gutsy ever not completely blown up? Is there enough parts that we can rebuild?
Yes. So, there is going to be parts scavengeable from the Mr. Gutsies. There's also some very cool scavenging to do. Which would you like to do first? So,
First thing I want to do is heal my leg.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, you have. So here's the thing. You have full action points, so we don't need to do the rolls for the medicine checks. To heal yourselves.
I still have 6 stim packs left.
You don't need.
So...
Don't even need to use a stim pack. You can do it with medicine checks because there's no danger. You can all get back to full hit points. You may all put your hit points back to full, and because that was an absolute bastard of a fight, you can put your luck back to full.
Okay.
Great.
Am my robots back then? Because I guess I can fix him as well.
And you would have time to be able to fix your robot as well.
Okay.
Well, there's enough parts around that you can use.
You may all remove all injuries, and you may all go back to full hit points. Even you, Red Alert.
Can I not fuck around with Red Alert and put his bits in my robot and put his
Well,
bits in the other one?
Yeah,
Here's the thing. One of the things you will notice, Ronnie, is that these Mr. Gutsies have some very fine-looking armor plating on them, and that would fit would fit on Bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that I could help make bitch better. Put some of the armor on that.
Okay.
Is there enough I could use?
I mean, I was gonna steal Red Alert's body, but yours makes way more sense because you would know about robot stuff. So
bear with me, folks. Scavengers can salvage from a destroyed Mr. Gutsy Patriot by making a successful intelligence science difficulty 3. Success yields a compressed long barrel napalmer, memorial battle armor plating, which can be added to a robot, 12 plus 6 dice of flamer fuel, 2 d20 fusion cells, 3 combat dice of uncommon materials, and you can get 1 more combat dice per action point spent, and each effect yields 1 rare material. So, do you want to scavenge the gutsies first? Is that the first thing you want to scavenge?
I would love to have.
Yes,
fusion
I would
cells.
say though is that the armor that you put on bitch
We can do the armor
is
module
better.
later,
The little flamer had the napalm flamer.
but let's try and get their stuff. Now, there is 4 of them, but I would say that with one test, you can scavenge all 4 of them. So it's intelligence, science, difficulty 3. You may do it as a group test, so you can have a leader and assists.
So, what is it? Intelligence and science.
Intelligence and science. I think
my
Ronnie's got
guy's
the most
reasonably
intelligence.
smart. I'm pretty low on science, so that's probably Ronnie, isn't it? I would have thought.
Think so.
Yeah, I think my science is the best. Yeah, I can do it.
So it's difficulty 3, Martin, so I don't know if you want to spend action points. Not remember, you've got 2 floating, you're currently at 8.
That'd be either Ron.
Intelligence,
Me
science.
or,
I'm good at
Steve.
science.
They're good with science stuff.
I have science. Well, not a lot, but
Oh, I failed it. I failed my science
Yeah,
anyway. So.
what?
I'm just gonna scavenge my Mr. Gutsy in front of me.
Okay, so you may lead the roll. Ronnie's failed, but let's start again
Yeah.
with you leading the roll. Difficulty 3.
Not that much better, but
Well, remember it was difficulty 3, Schoon.
oh,
You want to start again?
did not know that. We have 8.
You have
So-
8 action points.
How many can I? How much was it again per additional die?
It's 1 for the first dice, 2, another 2
for
for
one,
the next
2
dice.
for
The second, yeah.
Yeah, and 3 for the third.
Then
Yeah,
I
3
will
for
do
2.
3.
Okay. So you're taking 2 extra dice, so you're spending 3.
Well, I take 3 additional dice.
Okay. So you're spending 6.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Seriously?
But remember, it's a group test. We have assists. So you may now, all the rest of you, roll 1 dice on intelligence and science. Bitch may also roll 1 dice on intelligence and science. Remember to roll 1 dice, do that from the top left, the D20.
Yeah.
No, you
Come
can
on.
just
Where is it?
click on your character and roll to assist.
You can also click on the roll to assist button as well, yeah. In fact, I should be able to do
Yeah.
bitches.
Do it that way.
I believe then you choose which you use.
Yeah. Look,
Intelligence.
I could do bitches.
Submit.
Nope.
Did I? Norm. No.
Oh,
Go on,
yeah, one.
intelligence. Oh, intelligence science. Here we go.
That's 1 more.
Science.
So we've got,
One
we
more.
need 1 more
Science.
success.
One. Come on,
No.
baby. Savage.
I believe only.
Ronnie, what's
Ronnie.
your science and intelligence roll? What is your actual roll?
Oh, I did mine before. I failed it.
Yeah, but we're doing it again. With
Oh, okay.
Schoon leading
As an
this
assist.
time.
Oh, okay.
So what's your
Um,
actual roll? Science, intelligence.
What my new? You mean my new? Do you want me
It's
to roll again? Or
3 and
using my-
11. No, but if you need an 11.
Okay.
If you spend a luck point, you've got the best chance of getting another one.
Okay, I'll do that.
You guys need 1 more.
Okay, I'll do that then. So I just roll again then.
Yep, and you want an 11 or lower.
Okay. I got a success. 1 success.
Okay.
One success.
Yeah, we'll take the first dice.
Okay,
Oh no, the first dice was a 12. You failed.
so I failed then.
Yeah.
Could I spend a luck to reroll?
You can spend a luck and reroll.
Okay, I'll sort that out first. So, quick roll, agility. No, no.
How many times can we do this test for the science? Is it like just once a done, or
I want it to be a 1 and done, so you guys are gonna have to spend some luck to pass it. But I did refresh your luck, so it's fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Ronnie read, so it doesn't matter who I assist, does it? I
No,
don't think.
you're not. No, you
I
roll.
believe we have enough now.
No, you've got 2. You still need 1 more.
No, we have
There's
3
one more.
now.
Do you have 3?
I have one.
Intelligent.
You have 1.
Submit.
Red
I
Alert
have
has
one.
one.
Red Alert has
And
1.
now Ronnie also has one.
Ronnie didn't get another one because
No,
she
Ron-
was only supposed to roll 1 dice there.
Come on,
Oh, yeah.
boys. What? Oh, okay. Target 6. Yeah, shit.
And you needed a 6. Ronnie, do you want to spend another luck
Oh,
and try again?
Well, can we just move to a different one and just have Ronnie work as the main person on that one?
Oh, nah, because then you're getting unlimited chances. I don't want you to have unlimited chances. I want you to be able to succeed, but you're going to have to burn through your luck to do it.
Yeah.
If you want to spend another luck, you can roll again, Ronnie. You need an 11 or lower.
Can I get the robot to do it? Because my robot has luck as well, right?
Your
Or
robot,
does he-
no, your
or
robot,
does he use-
robot doesn't have luck, and it failed its assist.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Your robot doesn't have science.
Okay. If you want me to, yeah, I can roll again if you want.
Just give me 1d20, and you need an 11 or lower. Yes, there you go. So, you may do the scavenge now, and this is what you get. A whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to roll some more dice.
Cool.
So this times 4. So you're going to get 4 compressed long barrel napalmers, which will be added to inventory sheets before the next session. You're going to get 4 times memorial battle armor plating, 1 which can be added to bitch and 1 which can be added to Red Alert. That won't be done for the next session because you will need to find a robot engineer to do that for you.
Oh, yeah.
Next, it's some rolls. So it's 12 plus 6 CD times 4. So we want 24 combat dice. Somebody roll me 24 combat dice. And it's 48 plus this. Actually, I can do it. I've got a thing here. So 24 plus 19... 24... No, sorry. 48 plus 19 is 67. So that's 67 flamer fuel. Max, can you do the inventory? Is that possible? Add 67
Yeah,
flamer
that's what I'm
fuel?
doing.
Sweet. Okay, next.
No, I can take the phone. Yeah, I'll just put it in there. I'll just put it in here. Ooh.
We've got a few different people using flamers, so just put it in the group for now. So you've got 4 compressed long barrel. In fact, I'll copy paste that so you can add it. Next, 2d20 fusion cells. So we want 8d20. Someone give me 8d20, please.
Shall I do it?
Go for it.
I'll do it. Right. So, is everyone doing, / roll?
Well, actually, there's a dice roller on the left. I can get that actually, because we'll just do 4d20 twice.
Oh, hang on.
I always use that dice roller, but
Oh well. There you are.
47.
If you want it.
Well, I'll roll higher. We'll take mine. So 47 plus 49 is 100 minus
Okay.
4 is 96. Aye, I rolled 96, mate. So that is
I'm happy with that.
96. 96 fusion cells. I think they can go straight to Skoon's character, right? I think you're the only one using them.
No, I do use them.
Oh, yeah,
I
sorry.
use the fusion cells.
Red Alert uses them as well.
96?
Red Alert uses them as well. So
That's what that is.
I'll take about 30. Scoon can have the other 6. Would you want that, Scoon?
Wait,
I'll take 30. You can have the other.
okay, so you take 66, Skoon,
right.
and Max is taking 30.
Yeah, Scoon can have 6.
or we
I'll just
both
30.
take 48.
No, you shoot more than I do. You need that one.
True.
I'll take 30.
Okay.
How much do I then?
66. I get 30.
66?
Yep, 66.
Let's see. There's 128 that I have then.
You should be good for a while.
I'm just... there you go. There's another 8 uncommon materials to add to the list, Max.
Very nice.
Okay, I'll look into that. I'm just
And each
upgrading
effect
my-
and 3 rare.
Okay.
Okay, now that
Right.
was just the gutsies. You've also got lots more cool scavenging to do here. So,
Great. Ba-da-ba-ba.
search in the museum. Once the PCs dispatch the robots or avoid notice, they can loot the museum before leaving. To do so, they must spend 2 hours and make a group perception survival test with a difficulty of 3 and a complication range of 19 to 20. And then you're going to get a bunch of rolls for a bunch of cool stuff. So, it's
Nice.
perception survival, difficulty 3, group test. So who's leading?
Perceptions. Who's good at that? Who's good at that? Survival.
I think that would probably be Stu. Or no,
Yeah.
no, that might be Tanner.
Might be Tanner.
might
Tanner's
better.
got a 6 tagged in
Tanner's
survival.
really tidy, man. He's pretty
I also
tidy at
have
that.
a 6 on survival.
What's your perception? Oh, you've got
Uh,
high perception. What's your perception,
I
Scoon?
have a 9 on perception.
I think this is you. This is
You got
15 with
that.
6 tagged, yeah. So perception
That's you, mate.
survival.
That's you. Take it.
Perception survival difficulty 3. Current action point count is 2.
Well, I'll just try it like this. So here, 3 successes.
How many we need?
Excellent. That's exactly what you needed.
Great.
So you got your target. So now you get a number of rolls on the American Heritage Scavenging table.
Does anybody want to assist and get more AP?
Also,
I'm
you've
just
still got
asking because-
you've still got your assists for APs. So everybody roll 1 dice on survival perception.
Oh, Christ.
Bitch can also roll,
he has
Martin.
nothing to do with it.
Tanner. Come on. Hold on. Sorry, I'll be with you in a second. A little refresh. Ba-da-ba-ba. Go. Okay, to the next page. Something's over up link.
I had that. That first one is still a success. So that's another one.
Tanner. Where is he? There's Tanner. Right. So I'm assisting Steven's character Norm. What is it? Survival perception?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
perception survival. Submit that.
Either or.
Survival. There she goes down the bottom. Get in there. Right. My contribution is a fail. It's a fail.
Hey, we still got 3 AP. That's still not bad. We can still use all the 3 AP.
No, you gained 1, so you've got 4. Now,
Oh, we got 4?
you're gonna get a number of rolls on this table each. In fact, I can show it to players. So, if you look,
Okay.
if you look at the number of rolls, the left-hand number is the amount of free rolls that you get, and the right-hand number is the maximum number of rolls you can get by spending an AP for another roll. So, for example, the top one, ammunition, you'll get no free rolls. You'll need to spend an action point to get a roll on the ammunition table, and that's your maximum
Got
rolls.
it.
On armor, you'll
I
get
think we're good on that.
on armor, this is just an example, you'll get 1 free roll, and then you can spend 3 action points for up to 3 more rolls. On these rolls, anytime you spend an action point to get another roll on a table, you will also receive a special item, an extra item.
Oh.
So I encourage
Very
you,
cool.
to spend the action points on extra rolls on these tables, because when you spend, you're going to get extra cool shit. So
Let's do it.
I think it's armor and weapons are the best rolls that we need to get.
the first one,
Those seem like the best
Yeah.
one.
So the first one is ammunition, and you can get 0 free rolls on ammunition, or you can spend an action point to get 1 roll on ammunition. Would you like to spend the action point on ammunition? It means you'll get a roll on ammunition, but you'll also get 1 extra item.
I'm not bothered. Mind you, we might need it for the super heavy weapons we've come to pick up. So
I
it
do
might be
have.
worth-
For me, I have enough ammo at the moment. I don't really need.
I'm
ammo
good
for
on
my
ammo.
a big
I'm
weapon.
good on that.
Okay.
I need some ammo because
Okay.
I used all those bullets.
So would you like to spend an action point for a roll on the ammunition table, Martin?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I literally used like
So-
nearly 20 bullets or something.
Okay.
So yeah, I've only got 10 left.
So, there are a couple of things here. Remember, if we roll an ammunition type that you don't like, that's no good for you, you can spend a luck point and change it to 45 or whatever.
Ah.
But that comes in a second. First, the extra item that you're going to receive is... Max, if you don't mind.
There's 114.45 ammo in there.
Max, there you go. If you can add that to the sheet, you guys will also get military fatigues and an army helmet. So Martin,
Okay.
for the ammo, I want you to roll 2d20.
Okay.
Mm.
16 is flamer fuel. Would you like to get some flamer fuel, or would you like to spend an action point and make it something else?
Yeah,
You
I'll
could get a
spend the
whole
action.
bunch of
Okay.
napalmers.
So if you're spending the action point, are you taking 45, are you?
Let me check on my sheet.
45
yeah,
is-
whichever one
is
from
the
my
combat rifle.
bayonet.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So roll me...
Hey,
Max.
there's 114.45 ammo in the loot crate.
Right,
the
so before we do this, Martin,
Yeah.
add 114.45 ammo to your sheet, because Max has just
Sweet.
found some in the group inventory. Max, delete those
So
from the
it's
group
Yeah, there's
inventory.
114.
24.
Yeah,
Sweet,
I want to delete
so
them. There's 114 for you.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
Martin, can I say 30 of those? Because my gun also fires 45 ammo. Is that right? If I take, say, 30 rounds of that?
okay, Martin, take 84.
Okay, yeah, so I need
Stevie,
to take
Stevie.
30 off. Always. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now, do you still want to spend a luck point and get some more 45 ammo, or are you happy to take some flamer fuel instead?
I'm not bothered because I've got loads of flamer full because Bitch has been storing it for me. So I've got, he's got.
Yeah, we just got a bunch of it too.
You just
We
got a
just
bunch
got
of it too,
Bitch has got 96 flamer fuels on his sheet.
and you just got a
So-
bunch more of it. So if you wanted to spend a luck point, you could get more 45 ammo if you wanted.
I'm alright. If anyone else needs any ammo, that
Okay.
was just to keep me,
So-
keep me going.
We're
I'm good.
you're going to get some more flamer fuel.
Right.
Somebody roll me 6 damage dice.
6 damage. Shall I do the honours?
Go for it.
6. Go on. 6. Submit.
Okay, so you get 2 more... no, sorry, because it's plus. Hang on, flamer fuel. It's 12 plus that. You get 14 more flamer fuel, so either add to the group inventory or to someone's character sheet.
I just think give that a bitch.
14
Give
flamer
that a
fuel.
bitch.
Give that to Bitch. So give
Yeah.
Bitch another 14 flamer fuel,
I
Martin.
just give it a bitch. There, 14.
Okay, 14.
And that's us for ammunition. Now, we move down to armor.
And for those watching the stream, yes, Martin's nurse robot is named Bitch.
So, your
In
first
case you're
roll...
wondering why we're saying so many bitch.
First roll on the armor table is free, so someone may roll me 2d20.
So who hasn't rolled yet?
Anyone can roll it. 2d20.
20 there. That's looking good. That's looking good.
Okay.
28 is a heavy leather armor. Roll me a body part, so that's a
Nice.
d20.
Heavy leather.
And I'm typing them out, Max, so you can easily copy paste them for the inventory. 14 is the right arm.
Well, which arm left or right arm?
Right. I've typed it so you can copy paste it. Okay, the first roll on the armor table was free. You have up to 4 rolls, so you can, if you want, spend up to 3 action points for up to 3 more rolls on this. Would anybody like another roll on armor for an action point?
Yeah, please.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll do it for that.
Okay, so
Yeah, we're-
Stevie,
okay, like, we do
Stevie,
one.
Stevie said first, so Stevie's...
go for it, Max.
What do we have?
So,
Oh, fair enough.
so-
Okay.
No, I
No.
said one of you just spend
So-
one anyway.
so Stevie,
But
I
so
will-
Stevie said first. So Stevie, roll to
Yeah, go ahead,
20. Max, you also
Well
get
done, mate. Well done.
you also get that. Add that to the sheet, a laser gun. That's because you
Oh,
spent an
tidy.
action
Lovely.
point. So add that.
You guys again. How many d20s?
2
Two
d20,
D20s, is
Stevie.
it? 2d20s. Right, here we go. Coming up.
26 is a combat armor. Roll me a body part, so that's a
Oh.
d20. You've got better
If it's
armor
a
than this,
helmet, I
Stevie.
might-
Oh, another d20. Another d20. Here
Another
we go.
D20.
D20 coming up. Click on that. Off we go. Thank you very much. 5.
Combat armor chest.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Would you like to spend? Would anybody else like to spend another action point for another roll on that? Before you do,
Combat armor chest.
remember there are only 2 left, and there are still 4 more tables to go.
No, I'm good. I'm more worried about the ranged weapons. There might be something really good we could use.
I'm gonna check what armor did I have on my head.
Yeah, there is an army
I
helmet
have
here
a
if you
thin
need something.
helmet. If I can have a better helmet, I would love that. But
Yeah.
I think now we're gonna save these action points for the other rolls.
Okay. So there's no free rolls in the clothing. Would anybody like to spend an action point to roll on clothing?
Yeah, I think I'm alright.
We need clothing.
Okay.
I'm good.
There is
no clothing has some fun roleplay.
nothing. It's got nothing
element.
particularly awesome in it. There's 1 free roll on the ranged weapons table.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
do
go
that
for it. Yeah, go for it, mate. Take it, take it.
So that's free. You get a free ranged weapons
I know.
anyway.
I'm saying 37.
2d20 was 37 is a heavy incinerator.
Ooh, nice.
So that was your free one. You get a heavy incinerator. Add that to the group inventory, Max. But you can roll up to another 3 more times for action points. You have 2 action points. Would anybody like to spend an action point for another roll on that table?
I didn't. Scoon, were you wanting to check that one out?
Sure, yeah, I would love to try it. Maybe I get a better sniper rifle.
Okay.
Don't think so, but let's try.
Okay. You've 1 action point left. Give me 2d20. There is some cool stuff on this table. 18 won't be anything very special. No, that's a pipe bolt action.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so add that to the sheet, Max. And anybody else spending the last action point to roll again on weapons?
What was there
Oh,
something? Extra? Was there something extra?
Oh yeah,
If we spend
yeah. You spent an AP, so you get an extra thing, which would be.
True.
Oh, by the way, Max. Sorry, see that laser gun you added a minute ago? Delete it and replace it with this. It's a laser gun with the automatic barrel and full stock mods. I forgot to do that. Now this next one you're gonna like. So add that.
That laser gun might be something Scoon
Take-
might want to grab.
Take the laser gun off.
They're like close.
Yeah, because that's better than the laser gun you've got. Take the laser gun off and add that one, and add
is it better than the
this.
plasma gun?
Add that, Max.
Yes, it is.
You also get a ballistic weave Mark IV.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so there is 1 action point left. Before you decide if you're going to spend it on the weapons ranged, there is no free rolls on chems and there's no free rolls on oddities. So if you want a roll on chems or oddities, it will cost you an action point. So
Which one of the two does one of those two count as alcohol?
I think alcohol is in the chems table. Hang on 2 seconds, I'll check for you.
Because then one of the alcoholics.
Nah,
well,
there's
now
no-
I believe
no.
it's only Ronnie.
There isn't alcohol in the chems table.
Okay.
So, would you like to spend the
Otherwise,
last action
I
point on ranged weapons, or would you like to save it for chems or oddities?
Ooh. I don't really think we need more. I'm gonna see with the laser gun.
So, let's finish this scavenge first. Though you've got 1 action point left. Would you like to spend it on a roll on weapons, a roll on chems, a roll on oddities, or would you like to save it?
I'd say let's do another ranged weapon.
Okay, give me a 2d20 then, Max, as you spoke up.
Okay.
And you're also going to receive this. Clothes. That applies to clothes, Stevie.
Got it.
So
It's
24.
different clothes is like, yeah, like if you wear the military fatigues, I believe the ballistic weave Mark IV might go with that one if that's better than whatever else you're wearing. So you won't want to check that.
So did we get some military fatigues? See, the military fatigues we picked up had ballistic weave Mark IV.
Yeah.
Got it.
So Max, add that to your sheet.
Right.
And also, someone roll me four combat dice.
And that laser gun is not better than the plasma rifle, plasma gun.
No, okay. Someone roll me 4 combat dice.
Shall I do the honours? If no one else is jumping in, I'll do the honours. Right, 4 combat dice. Here we go. Come on.
Yeah, I'm kind of learning stuff right now.
Max is doing inventory stuff.
Submit. Get in there.
So you find... Would you rather have... And I'll let you choose, Stevie, because you rolled the dice. Would you rather have a gas... Would you rather have a gas mask or 6 stim packs?
Oh man!
No, sorry. It's not 6. It's 2 because it was 4 dice worth, and you rolled 2 on the 4 dice. It's a gas mask or 2 stim packs.
Ah, Christ.
I did 2 stim packs. I did 2 stim packs.
Yeah, the stim packs are just too useful, man. Anyone else mind if I take those military fatigues because they have got that? Because the clothing. Wicked, cool. And then the 2 stim packs, should we share them between the 2? Because some of us are robots.
Well, we have 5. There's 5 in the loot. So you've already used 1, right? So you can always recoup 1 that you used last time.
Fantastic.
If there's 5 in the loot, then you've got a total of 7 floating. So add 3 to your sheet, Tanner.
Right on.
Norm, add 2 stim packs to your sheet.
The ballistic weave is just a mod, right?
It's a mod. It's a mod. Schoon, add 2 stim. We're tidying up here. Add 2 stim packs to your sheet, Schoon, and Martin, add 2 stim packs to your sheet. And then Max, take the stim packs out of the group inventory. So that was 3 for Tanner, 2 for Norm, and 2 for Ronnie. Next, you're going to find on a soldier model in the Anchorage area of the museum, you'll find a full suit of reinforced combat armor.
Whoa!
Reinforced combat armor?
But who's going to wear that?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We can look at the stats and stuff of these things in between sessions, and we can like put on different armor and stuff in between sessions. Obviously, adding the new armor to the robots will be done in a session because that's modding. But changing to new weapons and stuff can be done in between sessions. But that's what you find. So as well as everything you got on the Mr. Gutses, you'll find all those things that I've added. So that was a full suit of reinforced combat armor, 2 stim packs, a pipe bolt action rifle, the ballistic weave Mark IV mods, the laser gun with automatic barrel and full stock mods, a pipe bolt action, a heavy incinerator, a combat armor chest piece, a heavy leather right arm, a laser gun, military fatigues and an army helmet. That was a lot of stuff found.
It's good, mate. I got a bit confused. Did you want the ballistic, the clothing with the ballistic mod?
Let's see.
So
I'm looking
hang on, Schoon. Hang on.
The sturdy combat
Stevie. Just so you know, the clothing doesn't have the mod on it. The clothing and the mod were 2 separate things. The mod can be added to some clothing.
I can probably put it in there.
I would like that sturdy combat helmet.
You take it, mate. Take it. I've already got one.
Because it is better in a way than what I have now. Because it gets one more physical, I believe, than I have now.
Hang on. There was never a sturdy combat helmet. Helmet. That was Stevie putting that in the chat. There was never.
That was me.
It was a combat armor chest. There was no combat helmet, but a full suit of reinforced combat armor will have a combat armor helmet with it. So there is a stand.
That would still be better for me than what I have now, because now I have the synth helmet, which gives me only 2 physical and 3 energy, and
Okay.
that
So you
that
get.
sturdy combat
you get-
helmet gives 3 on both.
It's not a sturdy combat helmet.
Yeah, I fucked up.
That was
me.
Stevie
I
added.
fucked
Do you know
up.
what? Do you know what? I'll just delete that from the chat. It shouldn't be there. It's not a
Yeah,
sturdy
do it,
combat
do it.
helmet. There is a suit.
And then reinforced.
There's
but
a
still,
suit of reinforced
also
combat
gives
armor.
Gives 3/3
Yes.
because it
you'll
reinforced
have-
means +1 to both.
So you'll have a
damage
helmet.
reductions.
You'll have a helmet with 3 and 3. So give yourself a combat armor helmet and give it the reinforced mod.
Sweet.
Not you. Not you. Schoon. Schoon's taking that. You've already got a helmet.
Yeah, no, I'm yeah. I was just thinking, right.
No, I said whoever can figure out whatever the suit they want, they can just take the reinforced later. I'm good.
You guys-
I want to take the Jetty out.
You guys can organise inventories for a wee minute, because I'm going to run to the bathroom. And then we can talk about where we're going and what we're doing next.
Oh, I thought we were going to go to Diamond City after this.
I think you
But
are.
that was the plan.
I think you are, but we're going to start on the travel there in a moment, once I've been to the bathroom.
Reinforced, and it means it has 3.
Oh yeah, I say if you guys want to figure out who can use the reinforced, it's either is that Ronnie probably can use that because it makes her survive better. It was some of the effects that she had.
This one will no longer be.
I think Norm is only interested in the helmet off of the reinforced combat armor, unless I'm missing the trick.
Yeah, because I have better armor on the rest of my body than the reinforced combat armor.
So in that case, then, if we give Ronnie the full suit of reinforced combat armor, but just without the helmet, then should be good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. What's better?
What's the stats on?
Smell it.
What's the stats on reinforced combat armor? Because Ronnie's got not bad armor. Ronnie might already have better.
Also, it's also 3 on both physical and energy.
Well, Ronnie has better than
good.
that already. Ronnie's already got. Ronnie has 5 all over because Ronnie has
Yeah, I do.
heavy raider
Oh yeah.
all over. Yeah, Ronnie has heavy raider all over, and she has the tempered mod on it. Ronnie has tempered heavy raider, so she has 5 all over.
But is that?
I have full
What?
on heavy. I also have full on heavy raider, except for the helmet.
Ronnie
Now
has
I
no
have
helmet.
that, but I know I have a better helmet. Anyone interested in the synth helmet?
Well, Ronnie has no helmet. You could hand that down to Ronnie.
Yeah, to give it to
Yeah,
Ronnie.
the synth helmet is not as good as the combat helmet, but it does give you 2 physical and 3 energy reduction.
Well, hang on. I am in Ronnie's sheet, so let me add it to our sheets. Sorry, Martin. I was having a look at stuff.
No.
Let me add you that. Oh, there's a synth helmet on Ronnie's sheet already. Ronnie already has a synth helmet, Martin.
Yeah, I think someone gave it to me ages ago. When...
Yeah, Ronnie already has a
Thanks.
synth helmet, Martin. You're Schoon.
Okay.
She's already got one. You're good.
Then maybe we can sell it.
Yep.
Nice.
Because it is worth 33 caps.
All right, gents. If no one else has got, immediately wants it, I was going to claim the, the combat fatigues and the separate mod that may or may not be able to, the ballistic weave mod, if that's all right. Yeah, fantastic.
Go ahead, dude. So what that does, it gives you +5 to all your energy and physical.
Is it plus
When you wear it
5?
under the ballistic.
Fuck at that.
It's +5.
Doesn't
So you can do.
remember? It doesn't stack with your armor though. Doesn't stack.
Oh no, I understand. Go on. It's just if there's certain things where it's like
Some characters
it's
don't like to
you
wear
can always
armor
wear it.
because, for example, the best example is a lab coat gives you really good bonuses for certain stuff. You could add that to a lab coat and you would have a lab coat with 5 resistance, basically. It's for
yes.
Yeah,
things like ballistic
but
weave mods are for non-armor wearing characters, basically.
Fair enough. Hold on to it anyway.
Yeah, add
but,
them
you
to
know,
things like
sell it.
jumpsuits and lab coats and stuff like that.
Yeah, got it.
You have some clothing that you can wear over your armor.
Yeah, but the
under.
bonuses,
Well,
you can wear any clothing under your armor, but the bonuses don't stack.
But there's clothing
Well,
out.
the thing he can do if he wanted to is that
here we
he
go.
can wear the military fatigues and still wear that one, but the armor cancels that out. So for any reason he's not wearing the armor, walking around, he's still got the
Yeah.
+5 on.
Yeah. I mean, basically, if you wear some clothes with that ballistic weave ward on, it means you can take off your armor and still have really good damage reduction because it's on under your armor.
Got it. Come on.
There could be a place where like they take your armor and you're just wearing the the military fatigue. Oh no,
That's
I
it,
still got
yeah.
a +5.
Not my armor.
Did anybody want to roll on chems or oddities with the one action point that's left?
Yeah, let's do
We
Odyssey.
may as well use the action points up.
Okay,
Oh,
so
probably did.
somebody roll me a 3d20 then.
3d20. Here we go. Coming up. 3d20. Boom.
32.
32. Pre-war money worth 1d20 caps. So roll me 1d20.
I'm just doing a cheeky refresh mode. So can someone do
I'll get
do
it.
that? Please. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheers.
I've got it. So,
Cool.
19 caps worth of pre-war money.
Money well spent.
If you want to add that, Max.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And that is the end of the quest. We need bigger guns. You will also gain some reputation with a new settlement. So I'll quickly put you on the settlements tab, actually. I forgot about that.
Cool.
If you scroll down to the bottom, I will move the information to the token layer.
Stowe.
Is that still the one we're helping out?
Yep.
So we need to raise their defenses, give them more food, and hope their outlook will become better.
I mean, we have the seeds for those plants with us, so
You do?
yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, and I can help. I can help with the defenses. I can build them with more.
Oh, you want to spend some
and
time
since
here,
you
are
don't
you?
need to sleep, you can do it overnight.
Oh yeah.
I move you to the Commonwealth map to remind you where we are. You are 6 days away from the incoming attack at Goodneighbor. You left tank at Mirage, and you are here at Stowe.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to just have a quick look on the map that you're on to find out what your actual action points is, and I'll update the action points to this map. And we can live on this map for now. So it's you've got 0, I've got 12. Okay.
Oh, there we are.
Okay, so we are 6 days from the attack at Goodneighbor. I believe you said that your next stop was going to be Diamond City to hand in the quest with Mayor McDonough. That reminds me. Let's change your quests tab. So we need bigger guns. We'll move from active to complete.
Note quests. So that the people at home can see.
Yep, so I've added we need bigger guns to the completed section of your quests. Your active ones are find General Reese, which you've done the quest, you just haven't cashed it in, and the main quest, 1000 Feet of
And
Terror.
that's the one we were going to.
That's the one you're going to cash in at Diamond City, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what. Let's see. Goodneighbor is for here. Diamond City over there. So if we go travel to Goodneighbor, to Diamond City, we should pass Goodneighbor.
You do pass Goodneighbor, yeah. You can pass Goodneighbor
Yeah,
on
well,
the way
we
to
could,
Diamond
we could
City.
also just completely go through via Magminster Abbey, but because we have the Goodneighbor thing, it's smarter to go there.
Because you can warn them about the attack.
Yeah.
Second part of that quest is help them defend the attack, but you can warn them about it as early as possible. They can spend more days building up their defenses.
And maybe we might have some time to help.
Exactly. So, you are 6 days away from that. You're currently travelling at normal speed. You're about a day away from Mirage. You're about 2 days away from Goodneighbor, and you're about 3 days away from Diamond City. What's the plan?
Oh, well, at least we're going to travel, so...
Well, let's bring up the travel rules then, shall we?
That's your job.
I'm doing it now. So, it was... Right, you left... I'm just double checking. You left in the morning, and it was a 24-hour travel. So we're in the morning, 6 days from the attack. Okay. So, let's bring up... Travel. So, first of all, what's your next location? Where exactly are we going?
Then I would say Goodneighbor.
Okay, so Goodneighbor.
When we gonna check on our little town? Because I thought everyone tagged and stuff. Or did we get a message to them?
So here's the thing, Martin. You could, in a straight line, you could go to Mirage and then Goodneighbor. You could.
It is on the route. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's then first go to
Okay.
Mirage to
Right.
check up on them.
So Mirage is the next generation. Now that's about 24 hours travel at normal speed. We can do cautious and double the duration, making it 2 days, and that would decrease the difficulty by 2. No complications. You could do normal, and it'll take you about 24 hours, and your complication range is 19 to 20, and the difficulty comes down by 1. Or you can do it hurried and do it in about 12 hours, and you can arrive tonight, and that will set your complication range to 17 to 20. So, same difficulty but higher complication. So, are we going cautious, normal, or hurried?
What do we say?
Normal? Yeah, done normal.
The attack to Goodneighbor would be in?
So if
6 days.
it's 6 days from now, so if you go normal speed to Mirage, it'll be 5 days from now, from then.
I think because we have a little bit of a hurry, we might want to do it a little bit faster.
So if you
Let's
do
do
it,
it then.
if you do it at hurried, you will arrive at Mirage tonight, and you will have 5.5 days left.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
not muck around then.
So complication range is 17 to 20. Who's our navigator now? I believe it's
I think now
changed.
it's Tanner.
Tanner. So Tanner, you're going to be our navigator. We prepare the test. So it's an endurance
Look
and survival test.
Endurance survival.
There'll be no camping because it's all going to be in 12 hours.
Yep.
So, so it makes for each complication roll, blah blah blah. Right. So where do we get the difficulty? Right. So choose the destination and we determine how arduous it'll be for the base difficulty. So the base difficulty is 2, I think. Navigate makes. By default, it's endurance survival with the difficulty set in step 1. So step 1, base difficulty is 0, and then you assess the difficulty considering the following questions. Increase now each one for each no answer. Okay, so is the journey along established routes between settlements? Because Mirage has moved recently, no, it's not an established route between the two settlements. So that's difficulty is 1. Are the PCs familiar with the area? No. Difficulty is 2. Is the area under the control of a friendly faction? No. 3. Have you been given good directions, or do they know a problem? You've always got good directions because of Ronnie's Pip-Boy. Are obstacles in the path easily avoided? No. So difficulty is 4, right?
4.
Difficulty is 4. And so it's difficulty 4, and your complication range is 17 to 20, okay? So you're doing endurance survival with a complication range of 17 to 20. We don't roll it yet, because there's a thing you can do here. You can not spend action points to roll more dice, but you can spend action points to reduce the test difficulty. You don't have action points, so forget about that. Okay, so you're going to roll, and then everybody else will assist.
Okay, we can't buy action points off you. You know, we can't.
You can't buy action points for this one.
Not that one. Okay, no. All right. In that case, then, what is survival endurance? Survival endurance.
And the difficulty is 4.
Extra dice, isn't that? Submit. Come on, baby.
So you got 3 successes. Okay.
And we can assist in any way we want, right?
And these guys, if you can explain to me how you're assisting, then you can do anything you want. It's endurance survival by default, unless you tell me something else, and then I'll see you can do that or not.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to assist with survival, but with perception. So looking around while traveling, if there will be any danger coming.
That works. You can assist with perception survival. 1 dice.
Well, there you go.
So there's your 4. So you passed a test, but you still have 3 people that can roll assists.
Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna assist using strength and survival. That I'm actually helping moving heavy stuff out of the way.
Moving shit out of the way. Okay.
You know, like,
yep. Strength survival then. 1 dice.
Barricades and that.
Roddy, what are you going to assist with?
I guess I usually do science.
Yep. Looking for the least using your Pip-Boy to find the least radiated areas and stuff.
That's what I usually do when we
Okay.
do this. Hold on.
So you're doing that in intelligence science then, I guess, yeah?
Yeah, just my classic one, yeah.
1 dice, remember.
Well, it's the first
Count
one.
the first one, yeah.
There you go.
So that's you gained an action point. So you now have an action point.
That's superb.
So
You can always just click your token and then click assists, so you can choose which ones.
and the complication range was 17 to 20. Did anyone get any 17s or above? No, we didn't get any 17s.
You got
or
all
above.
right. Yeah, did all right.
Yeah, so no complications, and you will arrive at Mirage with 5.5 days to go. So this is the evening of the same day. You have 5.5 days to go. I'll make a note of that. 5.5 days. And you arrive at Mirage.
So yeah, we'll just check up on them. Ask if anything is out of the ordinary. They need anything.
Leave them the plant. Give them a couple seeds and start growing and let them know what's going on with them.
We still have some. Do we still have some of those seeds of the flesh fruit or what?
Oh yeah, I made.
Yep.
Yeah, I made sure I grabbed a bunch of those.
Then we will give them some of those to grow. Not all of it, but at least enough so we can have our own stable food source.
Yeah, because all they do is they fruit out and you cut it out and just take the seeds from inside the plant that comes out anyways.
You will also be temporarily. You'll also be temporarily reunited with Tank, because Tank went back to Mirage. So if you've got anything you want to share with him, any information, any plans, you can do that too while in Mirage.
Oh, look at this.
I would say probably keep this place guard, like, you know, as guard.
You've got Fusion Susan running the place, but now Tank's here. So here's a question. Who's in charge now while you're away? But Tank's here. Is Tank now in charge, or is it Fusion Susan? Because Tank's kind of no much
I think
brains.
Fusion Susan is in charge, but
Fusion Susan stays in charge of Mirage, but I would say Tank might be in charge of defense.
Security.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, he's basically a bouncer now. He's like the big bouncer.
Yeah.
Okay, so while in Mirage, let's say that will handle your day's food and water. Nobody has to worry about food and drinks for today, because that will be at Mirage. Ronnie, you can even get an alcoholic beverage here. There'll be an alcoholic beverage. There'll be some stuff left here you can
Get a couple while you're here.
In fact,
Grab a couple while you're here.
in fact, Ronnie, you may add 6 Brahmin milk to your character sheet. You can pick up 6 Brahmin milk here, because you have Brahmin here.
Yeah.
And you
They
did
pull,
hold
they
that.
pull Mirage.
Yep, they moved Mirage. So add 6
Oh, wait, this
more.
is the first time that Tanner has come here.
So, Tanner,
Yeah.
this is... Mirage is a rolling casino. It's a casino, it's on wheels, and it's pulled by Brahmin. They moved
And
it
it is
from
our
another
base.
location. They rescued some slaves that were held there, and then they moved it to a different location, and this is you guys' home base, is Mirage. This is where Tank went back to.
Cool.
Yeah, this is our movable base.
A movable home
okay.
It's now
base.
here for a while, but if we want, we can just say go there and it goes there.
Okay, but it's semi-permanent at the moment. It seems to be, you know, there's no reason to move it just now. Got it. All right, yeah, great.
Any important business while in Mirage? You will need to sleep. You'll sleep here, right?
May as well.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we got the time. We got time to do it.
While they're sleeping, I'm gonna shore up the defenses.
You're gonna
Work
work.
get like make sure it's a little better.
Okay, so Max, you can make me a roll. Make me a repair roll.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my toolkit on this.
Okay. You have 1 action point. I'm gonna see if you can get a difficulty 4. You can difficulty 5. It's difficulty 5, but you can in the 6 hours that they're sleeping and you're not tinkering. If you can get a difficulty 5, I'll let you actually improve the settlement's defense level by 1.
Great. Cool.
Well, I have that repair kit, so wouldn't that make it a 4?
That will reduce
Is
it
it
to a
any
4 with your
repair-
repair kit. Yeah.
I'm gonna full send it.
Okay. So you're buying 5. Okay.
Ah, damn.
Okay. Would you like to do anything to try and get 2 more successes?
No, I'm gonna save my luck.
Okay, so unfortunately you don't manage to do anything to the defenses on this visit, but you can all gain the well-rested trait in the morning. So you will all have an
I'm
extra.
cleaned up.
You'll all have 2 extra hit points. You are cleaned up. You're not going to have a chance to do the mod of the armor yet. You will get a chance to do that at Diamond City, though. There's going to be someone available to do that at Diamond City.
But
Well,
am I
can we
able
contact?
to give myself, give my plasma gun a upgrade?
Yes, I would say there's a weapons workbench here. Unless it's one that requires a perk that you don't have, yes, you can do it. All you need is the materials.
We got the materials, or you can just take stuff from the one gun. Hey, can I get in contact with Jet Ski, whatever the guy's name is?
You can try and get in contact with Jetski. I know roughly where he is. Let me have a double check.
Yeah, it's like, you know, because I know we have a radio, so that might pop around where he's at.
Yep, I know where he is currently. You want to try and get on the radio to Jetski?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to whoever and say, hey, can you get radio to this guy?
Okay. Give me a luck test. Difficulty 1. Survival luck. Or you can do luck survival, or you can do luck science, because it's using the radio.
I'm gonna say my survival luck be better
Okay.
than science.
What level per?
Do we have any EP or no? Or is that all gone?
You have none.
To do the. I'm gonna do
Alright,
the photon exciter then.
I'll buy one from you.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So you manage. You don't manage to get Jack on the radio, but what you do manage to get while you're trying through all the different channels is you do manage to get Linda, and Linda will tell you that she's currently at Goodneighbor, and so is Jack Jetski. So if you've got a message to Jack Jetski, she's happy to pass it on.
Yeah, they pass it on that we're heading to Diamond City. If you can meet us there for some upgrade for me and fellow robot for Ronnie.
Oh, so she'll come back a few minutes later and she'll tell you that Jack was. So let me just remind myself what Linda's trade route is. So after Goodneighbor, she goes to Charlie's Pawn Shop and then Unicorn. So she's not going that way to Diamond City for a while. And she'll tell you that Jack's staying in Goodneighbor for a while. Jack's going to be here for at least a week. So if you can get to Goodneighbor in the next week, you'll manage to get hold of Jack.
Okay, so what do we have days until what happens?
5 days. You've got 5 days now.
Days until what?
Until they attack at Goodneighbor.
Okay, so we can hit Diamond City, turn that stuff in, then hit Goodneighbor and do what we need to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound good to everybody?
Sure.
As suggestions.
Do I have to pay for the mod, or can I just add it?
You can do
because I know which one I want to add.
You can do it with parts, with materials. Does it require a perk to make it?
A photon exciter to my
Martin, could you
plasma
could you go on to push to talk because your mouse clicks really loud, mate? Sorry.
Sorry.
I didn't click a mouse.
No, not you, Martin.
Oh.
It's just quite loud.
I want to add a photon exciter to my weapon.
Is there a perk required?
Yes, and I have that perk.
Okay, so you need to make the roll.
I do?
I'm pretty sure there's a roll to add a mod, isn't there?
I don't believe so.
Can you just add it?
Yeah, if you have it, then you can do it.
Okay.
Is the protons exciter? Is that something we found at the museum?
That's a mod you can make with
No,
parts.
that's something he's building.
No, it's I can
Okay,
make that mod. I have science one because I've modded my own laser gun as well. So I'm going to add one more photon exciter.
To modify an item, you need a few things. The mod you wish to install and the item installing it on. The proper tools and facilities, so workbench, you've got that. And the proper training, which you've got. If you've got all these things, it's a difficulty 1 skill test using intelligence and whatever skill is listed in the mod's description. And it takes an hour to complete.
I would say then it is science.
Okay. It takes an hour. Or you can spend 2 action points to half the time. You don't have 2 action points. So it takes an hour, and it's an intelligence, science, difficulty 1 skill test.
Oh, easy.
You got it.
2.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I'm taking my plasma gun. I'm going to go to the weapon mods. And I am going to, I believe it was a... It's a beam focuser.
So are you making it like, at least like a nice close-up weapon, or?
Yeah, I think he's improving his short range weapon, his close range weapon.
Okay.
Why isn't it? I believe it's not a beam focuser. It's not a sight. Why is it saying I don't have it anymore? I have the mod. It is
I'll go to your sheet, see if I can help.
photon exciter. It's a capacitor. But somehow I don't see. Ah, now it is. There. Yeah, photon.
Because you were on small guns and not energy weapons, mate.
Why is it changing that? I don't understand.
It's because you had this thing.
It's weird.
At this bit, you had this selected small guns instead of energy weapons. This top thing. I fixed it for you.
Yeah, but I changed that when I was fighting with it.
There you go. That's that.
Because
added.
now it's vicious. Now my plasma gun is also vicious.
Nice.
I wanted actually also to have it piercing, but I don't. Then I needed to have science 2,
Okay, so
so I
what's,
can do it now.
what's the next leg of the journey?
We
we
I
have
think
about-
hit the
Next-
Diamond City.
The
Diamond
next
City,
no,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Goodneighbor.
What? No, is it because it's 5 days until they get attacked? But we still got to turn that stuff into Diamond City and
It's
get the.
on.
get
It's on the
whatever.
route.
That's the truth. If you go this way, you can go to Goodneighbor on the way to Diamond City.
Yeah.
There it
We
is.
go to Goodneighbor. We warn them. Maybe even help them for a night to enhance their defenses and everything, and then travel on.
Okay.
That works for me. So we could do the travel to Goodneighbor and then arrive in Goodneighbor in the next session.
And I bet now we don't have the difficulty for not knowing the route because we do.
Yes,
We
this.
traveled from Mirage
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Goodneighbor
This one you do know. So let's bring up those rules again. We'll do one more travel and then I think we'll end the session there. So
Okay, doke.
it is it's about a 24 hours again. So I want you to decide: are you going to take 24 hours, 48, or 12? Are you doing it double speed, half speed, or normal?
You got away with it last time, but
Normal.
double speed it. Normal speed it.
No, double speed.
Normal
Double
speed it.
speed. So you're gonna
Okay, doke.
you're landing Goodneighbor
Double
tonight.
speed.
Okay.
Don't forget, we can't double speed it now because we already have one less difficulty because we know the route.
Yeah. So that doesn't increase your difficulty. It just gives you a higher complication range anyway. So
Oh yeah.
let's prepare the test. So starts on 0. Is the journey along established routes between settlements? This time, yes. Are the PCs
Okay.
familiar with the area?
Traveled
Yeah,
before.
this time I'm going to say yes. Is the area under the control of a friendly faction? No. Have been given good instructions? Yes. And are obstacles in the path? No. So it's a 2 this time. Difficulty is 2 this time.
Anyway. Survival endurance.
Survival and
will be
endurance.
Survival endurance. Oh shit. Survival endurance. No additional dice. Submit. Try it.
Use luck.
Ooh.
Use
Use
luck
luck. What have I
now.
got? Ooh. Yeah. What do you think, gents?
Are
Yeah.
you,
So.
are you able to re-roll that one with luck?
Yeah, you could
well,
reroll
I've
that
got
with
luck.
luck.
Cool. So, how many of those can I reroll? Just. Where am I?
Just re-roll the
That's
20. The other one is a success, so just re-roll
The other
the
one's
20.
Also-
success. That makes sense.
Also,
Yep.
remember, the guys are going to get to assist. You don't have to re-roll that in order to succeed this. You guys only need one more success,
Okay.
and there are assists. You could take a complication if you want. Travel has its own
Not really.
complications. There is a table for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Spend a luck
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I think on this one, yeah, I've got plenty luck. I've got plenty luck. So, can I do that with only rolling one d20?
Yep.
No.
You can just roll a d20 if you want.
I'll just do that. Roll a d20. D20.
Because we
15
do
or
know,
more.
you need to
That's
make it
2 successes.
2.
It's
So
an
you
extra,
only
right?
have 3.
Yep. So you gain an action point,
Sweet.
and you
I'll just
guys,
roll to assist
you
or
guys still get your
see what we get.
assists. So everybody roll your travel assists
Yeah,
again. So that's
uh,
whatever you do for
survival
travel.
perception, same reason.
Yep.
Scouting around.
Okay,
and
that's one more.
another,
Great.
Okay, and red alert gets one more. Ronnie, are you rolling the same again, the science one? And another one.
I mean, Ronnie still gets.
Oh, that's tagged, so that's another 2. So that's 5.
2.
You guys are up to 5 action points. And you will,
Oh,
with no complications, I don't believe,
Nope.
make it to Goodneighbor.
great.
Now, I've got lots of tokens of Goodneighbor, and you'll get to, you get to see this, actually, because I'm going to move some of them to
We storm the doors of Goodneighbor and like, the redcoats are coming! The redcoats are coming! Oh wait, no, they're not redcoats.
Look at all these tokens, guys. Look.
A lot of tokens.
Jack Jetski, and Linda, and all her friends. And there's also some characters from another one-shot that I'll move those ones. Because those are one-shot characters from Phil's channel. So I'll put them back on the GM layer. So, we'll wrap up the session in a second. We'll do outros and raids in a second. You will begin. So that's us now on. We started the day on 5 days. So it's now the night time. And you've got 4.5 days till the attack on Goodneighbor. And we will start the next session with the evening of you arriving in Goodneighbor.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll do a very quick outro for my YouTube video then. Scoon, and we can do yours for Twitch. Gentlemen, thank you for playing. That was session 29.
No, thanks for running, man. That's great.
A lot went on in that
That was
one.
deadly. That was deadly.
It was very deadly. Martin, you're going to have to watch the video because the start of that combat that you missed was brutal on the guys.
It really was.
It was
Yeah,
rough.
this is fire is good because his other character is wow.
So, yes, thank you all for playing, Martin. Thanks for joining us for the second half. I'm glad you could make it. Thank you for playing, Martin, Max, Scoon, and Stevie. I appreciate you all. To the viewers watching this later on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. This was Chapter 2, Session 2. Chapter 2 is the Winter War. This is Winter of Atom. Fallout. War never changes. I'm RxOliver. And these handsome men are my friends. Good night.